Panthers fans, it's time to get out of your seats. Get on your feet. It's time to get loud in this place. Are you ready? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Go, Cats, go. You know what's up when we raise the cup, say go, Cats, go. We getting amped when they light the lamp, say go, Cats, go. Since 93, one victory, say go, Cats, go. Go, Cats, go. Go, Cats, go. You know what's up when we raise the cup, say go, Cats, go. We getting amped when they light the lamp, say go, Cats, go. Since 93, one victory, say go, Cats, go. Go, Cats, go. South Florida, one trial. Throw your hands up one time. All the way past West Palm. Exit one back to Sunrise. We FLA live. On the ice, it's a skate grind. Going hard every period. Game time is a great time. In practice, not average. Whole team will go savage. In the game, we get hat tricks with hard hits and rat tricks. That's victory. And Pam Stanley can sit with me as we watch live with the Pet fans right with me. Screaming out, let's make history. Saying, go, Cats, go. You know what's up when we raise the cup. Say, go, Cats, go. We getting amped when they light the lamp. Say, go, Cats, go. Since 93, one victory. Say, go, Cats, go. Go, Cats, go. Go, Cats, go. You know what's up when we raise the cup. Say, go, Cats, go. We getting amped when they light the lamp. Say, go, Cats, go. Since 93, one victory. Say, go, Cats, go. Go, Cats, go.
This is a Miami Sports Music Podcast Network production. This is the #1 Miami fan morning show. Clock Blockers, let's go.
I know the whole city rising. A little early, it's a bit surprising. Business moves, now we enterprising. Switch it up, now we improvising. Go to get in the winter column. Whole squad been trained to go.
What's up, baby?
Singing this just to welcome bro.
What's going on? Get my camera set. I don't know why my camera was messed up though. That's all right. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Good morning to my family and my Fin-laws. It is your boy, Stephen D., and this is Clock Blockers, the #1 Miami fan morning show. What is up? Man, super excited. A lot to get into this morning. I'm going to do a quick rundown real quick because I got a special guest hanging out in the back, and it's been crazy this morning, all right? I had to make the thumbnail for today's show. Man, we got so much going on in here, okay? All right, hey, I am Stephen D. You can follow me on all social media at Stephen D. SKPL, okay? Also, hey, look, follow Miami Sports Music at Miami Sports Music or at MIA Sports Music on Twitter. Make sure on your way in, you hit the like button, give us the thumbs up, and as always, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you do that. It's a big deal. We can't grow without your help, all right? Also, hey, look, sign up now to become a member today. There are plenty of seats waiting at the table for you, and we want you to become part of the family. That is right. Also, hey, look, if you want to help the channel grow by donating, lots of different ways you can do it. You can use the YouTube live super chat, which is the $ below the bottom of the chat, or you can use Cash App, which is $ MSM Podcast Network, or PayPal, which is also MSM Podcast Network. Want to remind you guys and give you a big shout out to our sponsors of the show, ZSM Sports. ZSM Sports, the number one place to get your cards, jerseys, balls, and hard to find items. Make sure you follow ZSM Sports today. Lime, less is more events, Lime Tickets. That's right. Lime Tickets is absolutely amazing. If you need tickets or to any event all across the country, make sure you hit up Lime, because there's no service fees, there's no ticket fees. Let me tell you, they are absolutely amazing. We love them being part of the channel and being part of the family, and they're going to do big things for us this year. We're just super excited to have them. If you need supplies for sports and entertainment events, less than the competition allows you to have more fun. Call 202-930-3533 to get a personalized experience with tickets to the game and or event you want today. Lime takes pride in providing the hottest tickets at great prices with no service fees. Call today. And as always, all of our shows are titled sponsored by Tail Greeter. Download the app today on your current Apple or Android devices. Make sure y'all do that. Yes, we got a big show. Hey, look, today, a lot of news just broke in the last hour and a lot to get into. I know a lot of YouTubers are live right now, but without further ado, the Dolphins, it was announced here. Actually, this morning, it was announced that the Miami Dolphins would be playing an international game this year, and it will be in Germany. And I don't know about you, but I have, and let me scroll down a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that. You guys can't. Right here, Dolphins of Europe. You got the Germany fan club in here, right there, the UK, and I think this is the France fan club, if I'm correct. And I had to wear the Miami Dolphins of Europe today shirt because they're absolutely awesome, amazing fans over there, and they're going to get a chance to see their favorite football team. One of my favorite people in the world that I've gotten to know over the last couple of years is my man, Dirk. Dirk is a Dolphins fan from over in Germany, and he is live from Germany right now at work, but he came on, and I'm going to bring on my man, Dirk. Dirk, good morning, man. What's going on?
Good morning to Florida. Hey, how are you?
Pretty good, man. How are you? You excited this morning?
Thank you. Pardon?
Are you excited?
I'm very excited. That's so fantastic news for us here in Germany. You know, we are very excited here to see the Phins play against the Chiefs. That will be great.
I know, man. I saw the news this morning, and I was super excited. There's a lot of great fans over there that I've gotten to meet. You, Martin, Franzi, all of you are absolutely amazing. Tell us, you guys got an NFL game last year, and it was, the atmosphere was kind of crazy for that. But the Dolphins have a huge fan base in Germany. What do you think it's going to be like to see the Dolphins in Germany?
It's very hard to get tickets. I think so this year for the game, and we will do a big party before the game and the day before the game, and I think everybody is so excited to see the Phins. But yeah, I think that will be great.
I'm super excited. Who are you most excited to see? Tua, Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill?
Tyreek, Waddle, and Tua. Everybody is so great. I think the new guys, the new running back will be great. What's his name? You know him?
The new what? The new
running back.
Running back. Oh yes. Devon A-Chain, the running back we got. Yep, I'm excited about him. Maybe Dalvin Cook. We don't know yet, but
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, look at you. You got. How long have you been a Dolphins fan, Dirk?
Since 1992.
Since 1992. I love Germany. And if fans are coming over there, tell us a little bit about. I think it's Deutsche Bank Park, right? Is that where the game's going to be? What is Deutsche that area like? What is that stadium like to watch a game there?
I wasn't there, and there are 51,000 seats in. Yeah, and I don't know how. I didn't wear there. That's in Frankfurt. I don't stay there.
You don't stay in Frankfurt. Okay. So you're going to be going to Frankfurt, is this your first time going to Frankfurt?
Yes. First time in Frankfurt.
Man.
Yeah.
Look at you.
For me too, man. Yes, and we are working on parties and everything now. Right now, we started right now.
I know you guys are super stoked. Hey, have you guys been texting each other since the news came out about an hour ago? Everybody in the Dolphin Germany club.
Yes.
And what is the reaction like? Everybody's excited.
Everybody's excited. Everybody. Every ask us for tickets and for the party and where we are sleeping, where are the hotels, and it's so crazy.
I know, man. I'm super excited for you guys, man. I don't know if I'm going to be able to come over there. That's an expensive trip, but I'm excited for you guys that you're going to get it. And the Dolphins don't lose a home game, so
yeah, that's okay.
And it didn't affect any of the 3 games that I'm hosting: Philly, Baltimore, Washington.
and it's a gift for us.
It is. I agree.
Don't play in Kansas. That's a gift for us.
Look, you don't have to play in Arrowhead Stadium. That'll be good. Look, from a standpoint of the NFL marketing, I was surprised, to be honest with you, because it was like Kansas City, Tyreek Hill's return to Kansas City. I felt like, I'll be honest, I was like, man, I'm very sure that's going to be the opening game. Now, that just comes to tell you how much I know or we know, because a lot of people were thinking that way. But I will say, from a standpoint of the Dolphins, I think it's a positive thing because it's in week 10. It's in the middle of the year. We also believe that probably the next week could be the bye week. And it would be smack dab in pretty much the middle of the year. It's like, if you're going to play an overseas game, you want it to be in the middle of the year, and you want your bye week to be right after that. And I think it'll be interesting to kind of see, man. All right. Hey, if people want to get updates on Miami Dolphin Germany fan club, can they just go to Facebook and look up Miami Dolphin Germany and find the fan club up there?
And
Twitter. All right.
Miami Dolphins Germany. Yeah.
Miami Dolphins Germany. All right, awesome. I'll try to send the link and put the link on the channel later on today.
Yeah, or my Twitter account. That's okay.
What's your Twitter account?
At @GDolphin.
At @GDolphin or Dolphin.
Dolphin.
DOLFAN.
Yes, sir.
Dirk, man, I appreciate you taking time out of work and getting in your car and taking a break and coming on the show this morning. I love you, brother. I'm super excited for you, man. You guys are going to throw one hell of a party over there. And what by the way, when is it? Is it in November? Is that when it is?
The 5th of November, yeah.
So it's right after Oktoberfest.
Yeah, after Oktoberfest. But man, Oktoberfest is in Munich. I think the fan club weekend is 2 or 3 weeks before this, maybe.
So you guys are doing your own fan club weekend during the year.
Yes, yes, we do.
For us, or fan club weekend for y'all?
Our fan club weekend is in July.
Oh, it's in July. Okay.
Yes, and your fan club weekend, we will come.
Hey, man, I'm excited to see you this year, man. I'm going to see you at fan club weekend down here, brother. It's going to be good. Hey, man, I love you, bro. Be good.
Love you too. See ya.
Keep doing your thing, man. Congratulations on getting the game, man. Have fun, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
No problem. Bye. Yeah. Awesome. Miami Dolphins around the world, baby. Man, look, a lot of news just firing out of the NFL. So, number one, it's Wildin' Out Wednesday. It's Wildin' Out Wednesday. Look, I don't know what to say, man. It's Closeout Wednesday. For my Panthers and Heat fans, it's Closeout Wednesday. Let's go. The Panthers and Heat can clinch Eastern Conference Finals spots tonight. 7 o'clock, 7:30. Man, I tell y'all right now, I got goosebumps. My hair is standing up. I'm excited. Dolphins news today. Man, it is a hell of a day to be a Miami sports fan, and the only place to be is right here on the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. Clock blockers, baby. Hit the like button. All right, I got to open it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the link in the chat right now. I know y'all have a lot to say. Dolphins also getting the Black Friday game on Amazon. That game will be Friday, November 24th at 3 p.m. And it'll be the MetLife Takeover. It'll be the Jets game. So the MetLife Takeover will now be on a Friday. I don't know how the Dolphins NYC feels about that. It'll be interesting. I told y'all, I said, Aaron Rodgers and Tua are gonna. That game is going to get national coverage. I thought it was going to be Sunday night or Monday night, but I didn't expect us to get the Amazon Black Friday game, man. What did they say? New York City said no get together. They tweeted it. What? No way. You're kidding me, right? No MetLife Takeover this year? You can't be serious. Oh, well, I don't know about. I'm going to talk with them. We cannot not have a MetLife Takeover. Cannot not do it. I don't know about that. It'll be interesting. I'm gonna find out. All right. Anyways, drop the link in there for y'all. Let's go. Pin this bad boy to the top of the chat so that way y'all can get up here. I know y'all feel some type of way about the Kansas City game. Look, they're as having friends overseas and getting to know a lot of the Europe guys, a lot of Europe fans. I just don't want to say guys, a lot of Europe fans. I know that they're really excited about the game being in Germany this year. What I will say is from a Dolphins and fan standpoint, I don't know. I don't know how I necessarily feel about them getting rid of the Tyreek Hill storyline back to Kansas City. It'll be interesting. All right, first person up here today is my brother from another mother. It looks like he's got his wonderful, amazing sidekick with him. Ladies and gentlemen, CB83. What's up?
Hey, can you hear me? You got me?
I can hear you, man. What's up?
What is up, man? I'm in the airport, man. What's going on?
You're in the airport? Where are you headed to, man?
I'm headed to Las Vegas for a wedding, man. My sister-in-law is getting married, man.
Shout out to her.
Yeah.
And you got who's this wonderful person you have with you here, CB83?
This is baby girl. Say hi to her. Let's say hi to the camera.
Awesome.
Hey,
How old is
up.
she, man?
She's 5.
I got a 7-year-old, man. Hey, dude, they got us wrapped around her finger, don't they?
Bro, it's gonna be a problem.
You already know, man. I'm in the same boat, bro. My daughter. So next Thursday, real quick side note. Next Thursday, this coming up Thursday, the Orioles play a 12:30 game against the Angels, and my daughter loves baseball, and so she wants to go see Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout. So I'm taking her out of school to go to the game on Thursday.
Hey, and see that's the thing, man. School is cool, right? But those experiences, those kids will never get back, bro. You gotta do some stuff outside of that too, bro.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited to take her out this coming up Thursday. It's gonna be fun. All right, hey man, let's get your thoughts, man. What do you think about? Let's start with the Germany game. What do you think about Week 10 Germany Chiefs?
Super excited, bro. When you think about it, we get to go over there, go across the pond, man. And I would have liked to see this game here. You know, in Kansas City,
it had a storyline to it, right? It had a storyline.
It had a nice little storyline, but you get to take that storyline across the pond, and hopefully, you know, Dolphin fans show up and show out. I'm gonna try to go to the game, bro. I've never been to Germany. I'm gonna try to make the trip and get over there, visit the country, and just see what it's like, man. I want to go to the game.
Look, I was look. So by the way, my phone has been blowing up since like the news broke this morning. I woke up to 5-7 texts. Dolphins in Germany. Whoa, mind blown emoji. And I was like, okay, all right, let's calm down. Let's think about this for a second. Number one, they did lose out on, you know, a chance to do the storyline, Tyreek returning to Kansas City, but I knew that all the UK guys, the Europe guys, were going to love this. And I knew that there would be some Miami fans that are like, no, why did they do this?
Yeah, it would have been nice to be able to go to it stateside, too.
Yeah.
Like, that atmosphere in Kansas City would have been crazy, right?
Yeah, it would have been. Arrowhead would have been great. Now, look, here's a positive thing. We don't have to worry about that. That's what, November 10th, I think, is the game, or November 5th?
I think it's November 5th.
Yeah.
But,
So I mean, look, that's a cold weather game in Arrowhead, probably.
I think it's going to be a cold weather game in Germany too. I think the average temp is around the 35 or so in November. So we'll see how that works out for us.
We'll have to see how that works out. Hey man, it's Wiling Out Wednesday. I'm gonna bring on one of your favorite people in the world. Remember, we got kids up here right now, person coming on. So just watch your language, sir. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Lewis. What up, man? Welcome to the panel.
Lou, what's up with you?
Look, I'm gonna be.
What's up, cuz?
What's going on?
Hey man, Wiling Out Wednesday, baby.
Hey,
I see you looking fresh over there. Where you going today, bro? You chilling? You got a day off today?
no. I'm starting work a little bit later. That's all it is.
Oh, okay.
He's in his is that corporate sponsored headgear there?
You already know, man. Yeah,
that bucket.
You already know.
He's trying to have that bucket. By the way, I see you what is it? You having your inner Tua with the bucket hat. You're bringing that out of you, man, with the bucket hat.
Stop that, Steven. Stop that. Let's calm down. Let's calm down.
You're channeling your inner Tua with the bucket hat. I like it, Lewis. I like it.
Leroy. That's what he's doing.
Tua Leroy. I like it. What up, Lewis? So I know you're not as gung-ho as maybe the Europe fans are, obviously, for this. Tell me why you're not as gung-ho for this game.
Well, first of all, shout out to Dirk. Hopefully you love the game. But messed up. Man, I don't want to hear that. This is messed up. I wondered, we going to Kansas City. This whole time we have Tyreek Hill talking about he can't wait to check up the deuces and go back. And now we got to go to Germany. Nah, man. I think the NFL got this wrong, bro. Nah.
I will tell you, I don't know if they got it wrong, right? Like I'm split because the NFL had a storyline with Tyreek. Like that was, hey, on a silver platter, a Sunday night or a Monday night or a Thursday night game in Kansas City on a silver platter that everybody's going to watch. Most people are going to watch the 9:30 game in general because it's the only football game on in the morning. So they didn't have, it's not like they're competing with anything on a Sunday morning, but to be honest with you, I know that the fans over there, and I have a totally different respect because I've gotten to party with them and I went to the London game in 2017. They are happy, man. They are so happy. Look, Andre in Europe said, let's go Dolphins to Germany. We are so happy in Europe. This will be a fan home game for us. I think Dolphin fans in Germany are going to pack the place out because.
Hey, I like the thought of that too, man. I like the thought of that, man.
It's gonna.
Lou,
it's gonna be.
You ain't taking a trip.
Don't be mad, man.
Take a trip, Lou.
Well, what's up? Is everybody riding? Are we riding?
Man,
I'm trying
that's
to slide.
expensive.
I'm out.
Look, I'll tell you what. If y'all go, I'm crashing y'all's hotel room. And if somebody wants to pay for my plane tickets with points that they might have saved up, yeah, I'm about that life. So yeah, otherwise I can't go.
Well, what do you think those tickets? What do you think those tickets will be going for, though?
So the game last year in Germany, they said that it sold out in minutes. Like it was, if I'm correct, there's 65 or 55,000 tickets available to that game. They had 2.5 million people crash the site to try to get tickets in Germany last year. And the Dolphins are one of the favorite teams in Germany of American football. So if you got 2.5 last year, you know you're getting an increase of that this year.
Yeah, you can imagine this game is going to be huge over there.
It has to. It has to. Andre said in 5 minutes it was sold out last year. 5 minutes.
Hey, CB, is that Cam right there?
Yeah, that's Cam right here, man. He's my 7-year-old little flag superstar.
Hey, tell the homie I said keep doing his thing, man. I'm watching his highlights on YouTube that you put up, man. Tell him keep doing his thing, man.
You out here trying to be like Tyreek Hill, man?
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. A little something. He's gonna keep working. We're gonna keep grinding.
I
We're
like
gonna keep grinding.
CB83, the family man. This
That's
is
a
totally
fact.
different side of CB
That's
I
a
don't get
fact,
to
man.
see, baby.
Hey, yeah. Y'all don't see this side. I be on the Wolfpack neck too much, man. I gotta back off
Look,
their necks a little
look.
bit.
All right. Let's go to the next game real quick. So, Dolphins, Jets. I thought for sure this would be a Sunday night or a Monday night game, and now it is the Black Friday game. Friday, 3 p.m., Black Friday. No other game in town. No other competition at all in sports.
Hey.
Dolphins, Jets, 3 p.m. Technically, it's going to hit into the prime time because it'll be 3 to 6, and anything after 4 is considered prime time, quote unquote. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's a great setup for the Dolphins on Black Friday, right?
Man, it's gonna be a great opportunity. At Black Friday, Amazon Prime, bro, it's just setting up. The NFL knows how to market themselves, man. You gotta credit the NFL. Black Friday game in New York, Miami versus Jets, the only thing on TV. Bro, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a crazy game.
It is. Hey, Lewis, what do you think the day after Thanksgiving? Dolphins playing the day after Thanksgiving.
Listen, the rest of the schedule I'll be fine with. It was just the Germany game. I didn't want to go overseas, especially not from Kansas City. I just wanted that game. Again, for me, and I think we'll get into it maybe later on in the show, but for me, let's say Miami wins, right? You'll have the fans in Kansas City. Well, it was the travel, it was jet lag and stuff. If we lose, it'll be the same thing. Our fans will make excuses. I just wanted that game in their building, Super Bowl chance. I thought Miami would be able to make a bigger statement beating Kansas City in KC rather than Germany.
So you're saying Kansas City gets an out if we beat them because they can make the excuse of, we had to travel to Germany. We weren't 100%. There was time.
Both teams get that out, Stephen. Not only us, but
look.
It's us and Kansas City. They both get that out.
I think both teams can use that out, but I think both teams also have an opportunity to say, hey, this is a statement game for us. And if you really put it to the other team and impose your will on the other team and beat them handedly, you can say, hey, we beat y'all bad across the pond. There's no excuses. It's a neutral site. It's just like a Super Bowl in a sense. It's a neutral site, bro. Let's get it. Let's get after it.
Now here's something I want you all to put in the back of your mind. The Dolphins, the NFL, period, when they released these two games this morning, had two people they had one person's photo on both of those promos, and his name is Tua. And so the NFL is fully predicting A, that Tua is going to stay healthy all year, and B, they're using him as the forefront to promote the Dolphins game. Like, I think Tua is set up for, and look, if there was ever a time to believe in that the NFL is rigged in the storylines, this is it, baby. This is where you believe in it, because this might be the Dolphins' year.
This is Tua's redemption story. This is the redemption
Lewis
story.
didn't like that.
This is the redemption story, Stephen D. It's coming. It's happening.
I hope it is. I hope it is.
The underdog wins, man. The underdog wins, man.
Lewis, what do you think about them promoting?
The hat's getting lower and lower.
Hey, it's getting lower and lower.
Channel your inner Tua with that bucket hat, my guy. Come on.
Listen, you already know. I have big hopes for Tua this year. So I don't. When you promote games like this, you should have the face of the franchise up there. So I ain't got no problem with them putting Tua up there. They should have him.
I agree. I think it says a lot about. Look, the NFL. It's not even the Dolphins. It's not even the Dolphins fans. The NFL is quote unquote hedging their bets that Tua is going to be that guy this year, because otherwise they would have had Tyreek Hill on the cover, at the forefront. And they didn't.
I mean, it's setting up perfectly, Stephen. I mean, you got Tua, who had the concussions last year, couldn't stay healthy. Now he has an opportunity to go out there and prove the NFL wrong, prove everybody wrong. Everybody's down him. He's on nobody's list as top 5, top 10. Now you get a chance to go out there and do it. Let's get it done.
Miami Sports Music's #1 Miami fan morning show. It's Wildin' Out Wednesday right here on the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. All right, so now that the Dolphins have two, I guess we can't call them primetime games, but we can call them nationally televised games, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Last year, the Miami Dolphins had, if I'm correct, they had 3 primetime games scheduled at the beginning of the year. They had the Sunday night against Pittsburgh. That wasn't a flex. That was already scheduled. I know they had like 2 other ones. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I had this whole conversation yesterday with somebody. But my question to you all, gentlemen, is understanding that, what primetime game? How many primetime games do you think the Dolphins will get officially? Because these aren't official primetime games; these are nationally televised games.
Well, I think with those 2 already as nationally televised games, I think we get an additional 4 more, maybe 4 primetime games. I think we're gonna have 6.
Are you saying the Dolphins are going to be in front of a national audience 6 times this year, CB83?
6 times. 6 times. I think that's what they want,
bro. That's a hot take.
6
I don't know
times.
I don't know about 6. I think 5, and I think these 2 are primetime games anyway. Because
Yeah,
we played
it's a primetime
last
game.
year.
So, Lewis, you think 3 more games for the Dolphins will be primetime?
Well, you already got to admit everybody plays a Thursday night game, so there's one.
That's
right.
3.
Would say Buffalo. I would say Buffalo. One of those games is going to be a primetime. Sunday night, Monday night, one of those.
Yep.
And then I would say Dallas is going to be a primetime game as well. That would be my 5.
I think Philly, you might want to throw in Philly too.
Dude, you got Philly.
Philly could be one.
Philly and Baltimore. And by the way, I'm hosting both of those parties, just so y'all know, the Philly Finvasion, and the Baltimore beatdown and the FedEx takeover. We were on the horn last night. We are like 1 or 2 things away from all of the documents being signed and that being crazy, just so y'all know. Amazing prices for tickets, amazing prices for tailgates, all inclusive, all you can eat, all 3 cities, man. And we're going to have hotel hookups next week to go along with these packages. And we're going to be doing meet and greets in all those cities. And all the meet and greets will be free to all Dolphins fans. Free. Awesome. Amazing. It's going to be good times.
Well, I know the schedule just came out, Steven, so you probably don't have information on that. But since the Jet game is midday, 3 p.m., does that change anything on your end, like the schedule of how you're doing things and how you're moving?
Well, look, the MetLife takeover is a little differently. I have people telling me that Dolphins NYC came out and saying that they're not doing a meet and greet the night before. I'm trying to confirm that right now. If they put that on,
that's Thanksgiving Day.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
They said, I don't know why they would do this to us. I guess we are not doing a party at Slattery's the night before. I'm not taking much stock into that tweet. I know Igor and Michelle, and they're going to want to do something. Look, even a Friday primetime game in New York, I still got to think the MetLife takeover is still going to be wild and crazy. You know, that's one. But to be fair, man, I've been on phones for 3 weeks now. I traveled to DC. I traveled to Philly on this past Saturday. I have probably spent more time on the phone with people than I could ever imagine for all 3 of these tailgates. And I mean, they're going to be crazy, but I don't think it's going to change anything. What I hope is that the only thing I truly hope for is that the Philly game is not a Monday night, because that will screw me up. That's all. I just don't want Philly game on a Monday night. Give me Philly anytime else, just not on a Monday night. And what's tough is NFL games can be flexed into Monday this year, which I hate. That's stupid. It's one of my biggest beefs with the NFL this year. You know, people travel and spend all the money that they do on all these games. And if I'm, you got to remember when the schedule drops, people are booking hotel rooms, they're getting their tickets like that right away, right? Like people are taking time off from work. But if 2 weeks before the game, the NFL says, oh, hey, we're moving a game from Sunday night to Monday night, it's going to screw up people's travel plans like crazy. And people have lives and work. And I just don't understand why the NFL would flex Monday night games. Just do a better job of scheduling your Monday night games, NFL. That's all you got to do.
They want to be able halfway through the season to put in the better teams. They want to put in the hot teams. Yeah.
But it shouldn't be a 2-week notice then. Give us a month notice.
I think that would be fair.
I mean, that's as fair as it could be. Like if in October, so I would say the last 8 weeks or the last 6 weeks of the season, if you want to flex a Sunday game to Monday night, you got to give 4 weeks notice. I think that's more than fair. Because you'll know who the good teams are and who aren't at that point.
Right.
You know, that's it.
Yeah. Halfway through the season, you have an understanding of who's doing what.
Yeah, of course, man. Of course. Now, I have a conspiracy theory about
how many. You never told us how many games you think they're going to get.
Oh, how many I think they're going to get?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. I would have said the Jets. One of the Jets game would have been a Sunday night or a Monday night. I actually thought it'd be a Monday night game. And I still think that the Jets game in Miami could be a Monday night game. So I think both those. I think a Jets game, the Jets game in Miami.
2 primetime games with the Jets.
Jets.
Aaron Rodgers versus Tua.
Yeah,
I'm telling y'all right now. I predicted yesterday. I said the Jets will get 5, maybe even 6 primetime games.
They can't
The
get more.
NFL's going to.
I would be highly.
They're going to barf all over Aaron Rodgers and the Jets.
I mean,
And
I
agree
can see
with that.
New York, big market. I can see it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
They haven't been good in years. They know that the Jets market sells. Okay, now they got a chance to do it. So here's what I say. I think the Jets-Dolphins game in Miami will be a primetime game. I still in my heart of heart believes that. I will also say I think that the Philly game is going to be a Sunday night game. So there's 2. And we get a Thursday night game, which very well could be the Ravens. So 3. But I don't know. We will get a Thursday night game. So there's 3. And my Thursday night prediction could be Buffalo-Miami. That Thursday night game. Because I agree with Lewis. Buffalo-Miami will be a primetime game somewhere. So I think the Dolphins get 3 primetime games on top of these 2 national games. So that'll be a total of 5 national audiences for the Miami Dolphins this year. That's what I believe.
I got you. Bro, I got to run, man. I'm about to catch this flight to Vegas, man. Y'all be safe. Love you. I'll be checking you
Love
out.
you, brother. Be good, man.
All right, CB.
Have fun.
Later.
Be safe.
All right,
Later.
All right, I got a couple people in the back. It's Wildin' Out Wednesday. My
Let's
man
get
Pete
it.
Snake is in the building, and Dade County WAP is in the building.
Uh-oh.
What up, Dade County?
What's up?
What's going on, gentlemen? What do y'all think, man? What do you think of the couple of games that we got out so far?
I feel like it's bullshit that we got to go to Germany, but whatever.
Why are
That's a
people
fact.
mad at this?
That's a
Don't be mad.
fact.
Don't hate.
Bro, don't nobody want to travel all the way to damn Germany. Look, at the end of the day, that puts more stress on your team or whatever. But what I will say, like Lewis was saying the other day, regardless of the location and regardless of the time, if we expect to be Super Bowl champs, it don't matter where we play. So strap up, bro. I guess we going to Germany. We got to go take a dub.
Hey, man, I ain't mad at you. I got to bring in Alexander Diaz. What up, Alex? What up, cuz? You ready? You ready to catch that L tonight, big guy?
I ain't on here to talk about the damn.
Alex
Hey,
know
man,
what time it is.
It's
Alex
not
know what time it is.
Wednesday, guys. It's closeout Wednesday, baby. Let's
Hey,
go.
Close out
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
At the end of the day, the Knicks are not paying my bills.
Yeet, yeet, yeet.
The Knicks are
on
not
your
paying
neck
my
right
bills.
now.
Alex, let me ask you, man. What do you think of the Germany game and the Black Friday game?
Yeah, I was actually going to chime on that. I tell you this is so stupid. The Germany game is so stupid. Because I
am
wanted
so
to
flabbergasted that you guys are mad at this Germany
I
game.
agree. It
Because
is.
I
Well,
wanted to drive
Steven,
to
think
Kansas
about
City.
it. We wanted to see Tyreek go home and play Kansas City, not
That's what I
in
wanted.
Germany.
Get you,
That's
but
what I
come
wanted.
on, guys. Like, all right, number one, you guys have gotten to. You guys have heard the Europe fans on my show before. Be happy for them. Those guys are going to get to see their favorite football team, and we didn't lose a home game.
I understand that, Steven. I totally get that. It's great for them. But, I really was looking forward to, taking a little vacation to go up to KC to watch them at Arrowhead.
All right, so you're I love you, but your opinion doesn't count because you were personally affected by this game because you were planning on going to Kansas City to go to that game, and now you can't. And I get that. I understand that. So I understand why you're frustrated with it. Dave,
It's
why
only
are
a
you
7-hour drive
frustrated
for me.
with it? It's not. Were you going to go to Kansas City, Dave?
Hell no. But my thing was, but look, my thing is, when is this going to be scheduled? When is our bye week? Because if this is, you know what I mean? If this doesn't line up with our bye week, this is going to be hard on our team.
So hold up. So here's the thing. Starting last year or the year before, NFL teams were allowed to choose their own bye week if they had an international game. So if that still holds true this year, my personal opinion on this, Dade, is that the game is week 10, the middle of the year. I think week 11 would be a perfect week for a bye week.
Well, also remember this, Steven, that the last time they had an international game in 2021, they played Atlanta at home the following week from Jacksonville.
Because they chose to do that.
Yeah, Ross chose that.
And by the way, if I'm correct, that game was what, week 6, week 7, week 8, maybe?
Yeah, it was around there.
Finally, Steven, thank you for having me up. Hey, I don't really have much time. I was back there waiting, but guys.
How did you just interrupt us as we're talking?
I just got in here, but
Bro,
I'm sorry.
Steven,
I just got back. I didn't even know.
Steven, let me introduce you to
I was back there
Pete.
waiting, Steven.
You act like you don't know this
I
man.
was eating, and I came back, and now I'm on the show. I don't know if you called me out. I don't know what happened.
I did.
So I'm
we
sorry.
called you twice, and you never picked up.
I got you, Pete.
I'm sorry.
I got
I
you,
didn't
Pete.
know. I had
Steven,
the phone
this
down.
is Pete. He's a Dolphins fan. This is what he does.
What happened with the prime? No, I wanted to say the primetime game,
Pete,
Steven, because
Pete,
I'm sorry to cut you off. What happened? I don't have much time. I do got to go. I'll be back, though.
No. Hey, Pete, go ahead. The floor is yours.
Go ahead, Pete.
Thank you. I'll say this quick as I can. Look, when it comes to these primetime games, I'm a little concerned, Steven. I am. As a Dolphin fan, I am really, really stressed out. They're worrying me a lot because when you think about it, I do agree. I like what you just said because I just came in. I was listening in that at least it's not road games. We didn't lose any home games. So that part I do agree. That's what I said. But my concern the most, Steven, is this week. First week, weeks 9? That's like the first half of the season. I already penciled in 2 losses because if there's one thing for sure, if Tua's our starting quarterback, he chokes in primetime games. He's like another Kirk Cousins. And we're going to lose those games. And that's happening in the first half of the season, Steven. I'm already penciling in 2 losses. And
this man's views does not reflect the Dolphins.
What am I supposed to do here, Steven? Like, and then you guys want more?
Pete, that's not a
and then you guys want more primetime games? Like, this is not something I'm really... Those are primetime games. I was just watching TD stream this morning, and they were just talking. Those are primetime games.
I got to be perfectly honest with you guys. I am disappointed in all of your opinions about this deal. You guys should be excited.
I'm more pissed off about
I'm happy where they play. They get all the good marketing. We get to be on TV. But at the end of the day, I don't think we're going to beat these teams. I don't think we're going to beat the Chiefs. And I don't think we're going to beat the Jets.
How do you know?
Dude, one just won the Super Bowl, and they could play in all those weathers, and the bad weather like it's supposed to be projected to be in that game. And then now the Jets with Aaron Rodgers? Seriously. Like, come on. That's how I know.
Pete, I'm from New York. And in November,
y'all know y'all could. Just let them talk.
Hold on. And Pete, I'm from New York, and in November, the weather is not as bad as it is in December. At the Meadowlands, the most it will probably get up to is
Bro,
about
we're not losing to none of these
50,
teams,
55, 54 degrees, maybe 48 to be exact, with no snow. It doesn't start snowing until about December, late November.
And hey, Daniel Oyefusi tweeted earlier this morning. Shout out to Daniel Oyefusi of the Miami Herald. Big, former person on the show here. We love Daniel. He said, okay, so now 2 standalone games for the Dolphins, and they still have matchups against Buffalo, Baltimore, LA, and others that could get primetime treatment. But it is clear that the NFL sees Miami as a big ratings draw. It is clear.
There has to be something else into that. Like, what's so weird about being the first team to play on a Black Friday? Think about it. There has to be something the NFL is doing backdoor, and it's week 9. That's going to be the midterm switch. As a Dolphin fan, internally, I feel like there's going to be a midterm switch there.
But I think everybody's getting confused though with primetime games just being a nighttime game. When you play in Germany, that's a primetime game. You're the only game on. All eyes are going to be on you. That's a primetime game. This Black Friday game, there's not another game going to be on Black Friday at 3 p.m. That's a primetime game.
As a matter of fact, there's nothing else that's going to be on Black Friday at 3 p.m.
That again, but Alex, what you're saying is, yeah, there might be another game scheduled that day, but in that time slot at 3 p.m. is going to be Miami and the Jets. It's not only a national media type game; it's a prime time game.
Lewis, I just
agree.
Elton John song, Miami and the Jets. Jets.
That's a primetime game when you're the only team playing.
Absolutely. Yep. When you're the only team on TV, when all eyes in the NFL is going to be on you, it's considered a primetime game. It doesn't matter if it's a nighttime game or not. That's why when Steven posed a question earlier, how many primetime games you get? Again, we already got 2.
No, Lewis, we got 2 nationally televised games. Those. So to be fair, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I just want people to be aware. They will not be considered primetime games according to
the NFL.
Everything. So
the NFL.
So, in my opinion, if the NFL sees the Dolphins as a national ratings draw, which they apparently do, okay, my guess is we will see 3 at minimum, 3 more additional games that will be Sunday night, Monday night, or Thursday night. And my prediction is Philadelphia will probably get, I'm praying that it gets a Sunday night instead of a Monday night. I'm so scared that Philly game is going to be Monday night. It's going to mess up everything.
But
I think a Buffalo game's getting Thursday.
You guys are wrong. Though. You guys are wrong. A primetime game is scheduled. It doesn't matter what time you play, whatever. How many times on Fox, right? The 4 o'clock game is considered the game of the week, correct?
Yeah.
There's other games going on at 4 o'clock, but that 4 o'clock game is considered the game of the week, bro. However you slice it, that Germany game is a primetime game. That Black Friday game at 3 p.m. is a primetime game. It is what it is. I don't care because I see
CV83 said y'all fake caring about the schedule now, just so y'all know.
I'm not. I don't care about the schedule. What I'm saying is, those are considered primetime games. Miami, to your point, Stephen, when you were reading it earlier, what Daniel Olafusi put, absolutely. With the 2 we already have, those are primetime games, in my opinion. You're going to get a Thursday night game. Everybody plays one of those. And I do believe, again, Buffalo probably is a primetime. I think that even
Germany,
if we play Dallas.
Phins take CV83. They are primetime in the scheme of how you look at it. I get it. But the NFL states that primetime games are any games after 4:25 that start after 4:25. So in theory, we don't have any primetime games yet. We have nationally televised games. And I do believe that the Dolphins will get 3 more additional games that will be true.
Semantics. We're arguing semantics.
Yeah, those are semantics. If you get a Thursday night game between the Jaguars and the Titans, are you considered that a bigger game than the 3 p.m. game that we're playing against the Jets? Just because it's a Thursday night at 8 o'clock, is that a bigger game than the Jets and Dolphins at 3 p.m.? Like, bro, y'all are making too much out of it. I don't care about what time they play or whatever. The fact of the matter is, at 3 p.m. on Black Friday, that's
Dud Phins says international games are not nationally televised. I mean, yes, they are.
That's a good point there. That's a good point too.
Well, no, they are. They are because.
All right, so To be fair,
Hey, what's going on, guys?
it's NFL Network for the game that
what's up,
is
man?
ours. So I guess it's not nationally televised, but who doesn't have access to NFL Network now that's a Dolphins fan? Come on. Or that's a fan period of the NFL. Let's be real.
By the way, I want to make a quick point to Lewis's point. Would you consider 1 o'clock is not
Poor
a prime
people,
time game
that's
on
who.
Sundays? 1 o'clock is not considered a prime time game on Sundays, but the Green Bay Miami Dolphins game was considered a prime time game because it was the only game on at 1 o'clock on Christmas. So they considered that a prime time game.
H does say what sucks about both these games is you need subscriptions. You do. I guess you need a subscription to Amazon Prime to watch that, and you need to have some sort of cable outlet or like YouTube TV or something, or something that has the NFL. You are right. You need subscriptions in order to get both of these games. Maybe I'll give you that. Maybe I'll give that. Black Friday is Amazon Prime as well. If you don't have that, you're not watching.
Look what color just put in the chat. Thanksgiving right?
Day equals prime time.
Are those considered prime time games?
I'm
missing the point.
Color. I don't think that in the scheme of how they did it, it wasn't though. Unless it was the night game or the 425 game.
No. Steven, Shake Money just told
Amicus says primetime on Thanksgiving is the 8 p.m. game, not the 1 o'clock.
Are you agreeing with a Bills fan, Steven? Is that what you're doing?
I think the Bills fan is agreeing with me. Okay, doesn't have to be that I'm agreeing with the Bills fan.
I think you're both wrong.
By the way, why did they say that the Packers and Dolphins game was a primetime game, 1 o'clock Sunday?
That's fair, Color. It's semantics.
Exactly.
Call it a premium time slot. Fair.
Hold up, though, man. This is what I'm saying. The game in Germany.
I did not say that. Dade County WAP said that, Andravia. Sorry, Bo. Go ahead, Bo. My bad.
No, the game in Germany, it's not a road. It's not a road game for us. And I'm like, KC in Arrowhead, that's a hell of a home field advantage. And we're gonna have some fans over there repping in Germany. So I'm like, shit, let's go get it.
I think it's gonna be good, man. I think it's gonna be look, man, I think it's gonna be a really, really fun game. And I don't understand what the negative Nancy's are up here today, because there is nothing to be upset about. The Dolphins got 2 nationally televised games, and neither one of them are at home. Like, it's positives. What we want is as many games in September and October in Miami at 1 o'clock. That's what we want. September and October games at 1 o'clock help us. They're good things. Put that in the back of y'all's minds, okay? We're sitting pretty right now.
Yeah.
Sitting real pretty. That's all I know. That's all I know.
That's a good point. That's a good point, Steve.
I know it's a good point because I said it.
I see what you're getting at, man.
Listen. You just told me who the hell doesn't have NFL Network. I don't have NFL Network, and I felt like that was a shot at my financial situation, and I don't appreciate that. I don't like that. I don't like what you're doing. You got yourself a nice little platform here. You get a little money here and there, and you're gonna shit on the regular people. That's how we doing it now, Steven? That's how we doing it.
There is a swear jar today.
I don't give a. I can't afford it. I'm poor, Steven. He trying to take more money from poor people. You see this?
From the poor.
He gonna call me poor and then ask for my money. Ain't this a bitch?
Hey, man, y'all got to get a jailbroken fire stick, man.
Hey, man. Hey, Mr. Brown, I've been telling them about a fire stick all year, bro.
Get a fire stick, no doubt, bro. No doubt.
Fire stick.
Fire stick. All right, so, man, y'all are upset at this? I don't get it.
Like I said, Steven, I'm not upset. I would rather my team not have to travel all the way to Germany because it's more strain on the team. But like I said, if we actually plan on being Super Bowl champs and making a run at the Super Bowl, it don't matter where we play, what time it is. We need to go get that dub.
That's it.
Yes, very good point.
I would just rather do it home. I would just rather do it here. But it's fine. It's fine. Whatever.
The only thing is, like I said, like the reason why I'm upset because I wanted to go to get Arrowhead.
Hey, real quick,
So
of the holiday games this year, with the exception of Thanksgiving, because I don't know if they've released the Thanksgiving Day games yet. Black Friday, Christmas Day, and New Year's Eve. Black Friday is Miami and the Jets. Obviously, we're sitting here talking about it. Christmas Day is the Giants and the Eagles. And New Year's Eve is the Bengals and the Chiefs. I'm telling y'all right now, the NFL sees us as a big ticket item. If that don't excite you, I don't know what to tell y'all. Okay,
Steven, here's the problem. The only problem I have with the Black Friday game is why in the world is it at 3:00? Why? People are working
on Black Friday.
Yeah, there's people working on Black Friday.
I don't want to say anything that might construe me as
I mean, Steven, I'll just say it for Drake. As working class people, we're gonna have to be working on Friday.
I got nothing to say on this topic. Thank you. We can go to the next topic, please.
And Black Friday, and first of all, just so y'all know, I feel like it's pretty racist for Black Friday. Everything's cheap. It's messed up.
No. You're not taking a shot at anybody. Steven, you're not taking a shot at anybody, Steven, for that. I'm going to back you up 100% on that. You're not taking any shot at nobody.
But it's closeout Wednesday, and I don't need the backup of a Knicks fan today. I'm sorry about you, sir.
Yeah, we on your ass, Alex. You already know what time it is. Hey, get ready to go on vacation, Alex.
Hey, listen. Let me ask you a question. Do the Knicks pay your bills? Or did he pay your bills? No, they do not.
No, Alex.
Hey, with these bets I've been putting in, yes, they do.
I know that's right, bro. That's right.
I'm sorry.
You got to bet on your
team,
team, Alex.
The Knicks do not pay my bills.
Color, tell Alex to stop being a sore loser. Tell him to stop being a sore loser, Color.
Stop being a Knicks fan.
Stop being a
Knicks
loser.
Money line tonight, man. I don't know about the sports.
He said stop being a loser. I mean, a sore loser.
He's in
Alex.
5.
Hey, I just wanted to say we're playing KC in Germany. That's confirmed.
Yes.
Yeah, that's confirmed.
Yep.
Yes, it is. That's confirmed.
Bro, that totally shoots out my visit to Missouri, bro. I'm
Exactly,
that perturbs me a lot, bro.
So by the way,
let's act like everybody
for the record. Everybody who's come up here and complained about the game was planning on going to Kansas City. So
man, I wanted to go to Micro Center, bro.
Not me.
You have biased opinions on this.
Not me.
Biased.
Dolphins was secondary.
Hey,
I
Louis,
wanted to go to Micro Center in St. Louis, man.
Look, it was gonna be an interesting game. I will admit.
Look, see Dre back. He about to get on your head.
I didn't do nothing.
Steven, you're gonna stop talking about the working class people.
I told you, John.
You don't have to talk about working
Louis,
class.
you going to the
like
game? You was planning on going to Kansas City?
I didn't say nothing, man.
It would have been easier to go to Kansas City than it is Germany. I can promise you.
I'm gonna say I'm upset because I wanted to go. I wanted to go to the Kansas City game, and I also wanted to go to the MetLife game. Ain't no way I'm going to fucking New Jersey on Thanksgiving weekend. I am not wasting my Thanksgiving weekend in New Jersey, so never mind that trip.
Stephen D, is that in Munich or Frankfurt?
Dre, you can actually go to the city. The city's not that far from Jersey.
Said this morning it's in Frankfurt.
Where the Galaxy used
Alex, I don't think you get what I'm saying. It's Thanksgiving weekend. I'm not traveling.
It's a holiday.
Hold on. To be fair, Andrevius said something that I've been on Twitter and social media, and so a lot of people that go to the MetLife Takeover are like, this sucks because who's traveling on Thanksgiving weekend to go to the MetLife Takeover? Not a lot of people.
That's what I was actually pissed off about too.
I don't know though. It's Black Friday, man. People taking a day flight.
So let me ask. So do you think people would take an early AM flight to fly into, but still they would miss the tailgate at a 3 p.m. If you're coming from anywhere, how long does it take to get, let's say Dallas to the East Coast? Let's say Dallas to New York, to LaGuardia. How long is that flight? Dallas to LaGuardia.
It's about, from New York, from Florida to New York. From Florida to New York is about 4.5 hour flight.
Yeah, that's probably what it would be because you'd probably stop. You'd probably make your layover like in Carolina or something.
6 a.m. flight that you would have to get from Dallas to New York that puts you in New York at 10 a.m. right? It puts you
No,
in New York
like
at
I would
10
say
a.m.
like around 11, 11:30, maybe 12. Because from Florida to New York, it's about
What time is the game?
It's about 4.5 hour flight.
The game is at
But-
3 p.m. Color.
But Dallas
What?
is a lot.
Sorry, Louis?
Dallas is a lot farther.
Dolphin
What time is
Don
the game?
says it's 6-7 hours.
The game is 3 p.m.
Yeah.
Color.
That's
That sounds
doable.
about right.
That's doable if you get a red eye flight, man. That's doable.
You'd have to get a 5 a.m. or a 6 a.m. flight. Hope that it's not delayed. It'd have to be a straight flight into LaGuardia
Ain't
or
nothing
JFK.
ever delayed out of Palm
Yep.
Beach County, man.
And get a straight flight to JFK in hope that you can get from the airport to the tailgate. You'd have to try to get an Uber from the tailgate to the to the stadium. And by the way, an Uber is only going to be able to take you so far into the stadium. I'll be real. I don't see people taking day flights to go to the MetLife Takeover this year.
But Steven, why would you take a flight on the day of the game? Why not just take a flight before the day or 2 days before?
Because it's Thanksgiving,
It's
Alex.
Thanksgiving, Alex.
Bro.
You're with your family.
I mean,
and you're not taking your whole
For all,
family.
I got a
for all you
family.
heathens out there, I guess it's doable.
Here's what I actually proposed. Here's what I actually proposed to my wife this morning when I found out the schedule was released. I proposed this to her, and she said she was going to think about this.
That means
We have. Well, hold on. We have a Thanksgiving dinner. Whatever, Lou. Be quiet, Louis. We have an early dinner on Monday or Tuesday. We do a Thanksgiving dinner Monday, Tuesday. Then we fly out Wednesday. We hang out Thursday.
I don't know about you, Alex. Hold on. I love you, man. I don't need to hear your whole life Thanksgiving itinerary.
Yeah, that's
but what I will tell you, my brother, is I don't know about you, but during Thanksgiving, I eat entirely way too much. And I get this thing called, ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to say it. For the people in the rooms, I get the itis.
Okay.
Got the itis.
And,
that's still racist. Hell no.
New Finland is right, Stephen. The Frankfurt's not very far from where I was born. And I really have to get there, but I got an expired passport.
Oh, man,
I ain't got no money. I mean, man, it's just happening too quick, bro. I don't think I can get my passport renewed in enough time.
I think you could. I think
turn on that remote, color.
It's 8 to 10 weeks to get your
So
passport.
turn on that
maybe
remote.
12.
Turn on that remote.
Well, see,
Amicus, I didn't need that smart ass comment, Amicus. Thank you. Anyway,
and then what if I go through that process and I find out I'm accidentally on some kind of list or something? Then it's gonna take like 6 months to get off that.
Oh, damn.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Go, dog. Hey, look, color, stay home, bro. If you ain't saying something like that, go home. Just stay home, bro. Bro, what color been? We ain't seen color since Kansas City.
Let me ask y'all something. So the NFL and Amazon are doing this Black Friday game that the Dolphins are a part of. They gotta be doing something big for it, right? Like, this is a big deal for Amazon. Like, they said that they're gonna do crazy specials that day. They're gonna have interactive purchasing that for that game and stuff like that. Like, there's gonna be some cool stuff we might be able to get access to through Amazon that day. That sounds like it could be cool, right? No? Yes? No? Nothing? No? Okay. I'm trying.
I don't know. I don't like
I'll check into that.
I don't like the fact that, again, this is kind of an excuse, but for our team specifically, having to travel the day before or the day after Thanksgiving, stomachs being full, maybe family plans that some of our players, like the Jets, have all the comfort here. The Jets get to sit at home, be comfortable, have their Thanksgiving dinner, have their game the next day in New York. I think Miami got screwed in that aspect of it. Like, nah, the day right after Thanksgiving to play a game in a different city, again, a divisional opponent, I just don't like. I think Miami got screwed.
Let me ask y'all something. Do you, hey, you know, I'm calling it right now. Y'all ready? The Miami Dolphins will be on a float in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
That's cap. That's cap.
Calling it right the F now.
Oh my God!
Why
Steven, why would you take a flight into JFK when you could just take a flight into Newark Airport?
Hey,
Which
look
is
here,
literally
Boston,
right across
okay?
the street.
We
Literally right across the road from MetLife.
Okay.
And you want to take an hour and still up the road?
Kaslin,
Come
you
on.
understood what I was trying to do. I'm sorry, I don't know the geography, the geographical.
On a day that half of New
location
York is going to be
where it
heading
is.
back
I'm
home.
sorry, Kaslin. You're right. I should have said Newark,
Andreas,
guys.
Steven needs your help with this word.
Yes, I did.
What's the word?
Newark Airport's probably the worst
trip, man.
Newark and LaGuardia are two of the worst airports in New York.
Say it, Steven. Hold on. Steven trying to say,
I
Jesus
hate you guys.
Christ.
I hate you guys.
Get it out, Steven.
Yeah, I tell you what, I haven't been to Germany since I was 19 years old.
Does anybody know what word he's trying to say?
Geographical.
Newark isn't bad.
Geographical. Thank you.
Newark isn't bad.
You know what? A real friend would have helped me out with that, Dave. I guess you ain't my boy. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, I mean, you have been calling me a snitch for the last 6 months.
I would never do such a thing, 6'9". I mean,
so now you're gonna lie to my face. I appreciate y'all.
Nah, Dre, don't worry, Dre. Don't nobody know what Stephen D be saying. There ain't nothing new. Don't nobody understand.
Well, y'all
This man let geographical beat his ass, God.
Hey, he said geographical. Geographical. He said geographical.
Mark Jones says, "Say which chest, Steven. Say which chest." I need to hear it first, and then I'll just repeat it.
Did they say?
I'm a good repeater.
Did they say where? Did they say exactly where that Germany game is going to be? Is it going to be in Bayern Munich, or is it going to be in?
It's going to be in
Frankfurt.
It's going to be in Frankfurt. Yep. Deutsche Bank Park holds about 55,000 people, and they said last year that over 2 million people crashed the site to get tickets for the Germany game.
God damn.
And they crashed the site, and it sold out in 5 minutes.
Well,
and they fully expect, because the Dolphins are such a big draw in the UK, that it's going to get more than 2 million.
What were the tickets going for last year? What were the tickets going for? Is what I want to know.
From what the Germany guys told me last year, they said it was crazy amounts of money on third-party tickets.
Oh, I'd imagine.
It's almost impossible to go there.
Who's the home
that
team?
game is going to be
Kansas City will be the home team. Color.
And that game's going to be 35 degrees, probably the whole game.
Well, I mean, technically, they're probably more honestly, rightfully should be the home team, given the large German population throughout, like the central northern belt of Missouri. You know what I mean?
Well, I think you're getting a little too
esoteric. Is that the word?
I don't know. I'm not. You're asking the wrong guy if you're asking about words, sir. But what I will tell you, my friend, is that I believe that from everything that I've been reading, is that they think, even though the home team is the Chiefs, that there will be a very high contingency of Miami Dolphins fans there, because there's a lot of Dolphins fans in.
I'm sure
Germany
there will be.
UK.
But I pretty much can probably guarantee you that there's going to be more Chiefs jersey, Patrick Mahomes jerseys there than anything else.
Yeah, Amicus is right. Esoteric is hidden knowledge, and here's the hidden knowledge I have. There are literally sister cities, sister towns in Missouri with German towns.
Franzi's listening. Get up here, Franzi.
Like, there's a place, I forget the name of the town out in central, like South Central Missouri. And it, like, you approach the little town, and the sign says, "Welcome to God, I can't remember its name, but it says, welcome to wherever sister town to, like, so and so Germany." Like, they literally have, like, sister towns.
Well, we have a very large population of fans in the UK, and it's only about an hour and a half flight from Frankfurt, Germany. So, we'll probably be all right.
Dolphin Don says, "I'm flying to Germany. I'm heading out for schnitzel."
Schnitzel?
Schnitzel.
Well, just remember, it comes in, like, 2 different varieties.
Where's Steven?
Well, 3 maybe now because of the vegans. So you probably got vegetable schnitzel, you got chicken, you got.
J.R. Black says, "I bet there is more Merino jerseys than Kansas City jerseys over there." That's probably a fact. That's a fact. That's not cap. That's fact. Steven, say encyclopedia. Okay, we're not going to be playing this game.
Well, the fact that you just Steven, just the fact that you just read it wrong, don't even attempt.
Adam's like color says the most. Nobody cares.
That's how you say it, isn't it?
Especially in the morning, Adam.
No, we're not playing this game. I'm not playing this game.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Steven, just stay away, bro.
Nope. Y'all ain't gonna get me on camera saying no crazy stuff. Not me.
They are at your neck right now, Steve.
I'm not on a show every day saying wild stuff. Right now. All right, Miami Sports Music's #1 Miami fan morning show. Clock Blockers. Over 100 of y'all in the building. Only 42 likes. Hit the like button. Donate to the channel. Help the channel grow. And as always, hit the link and share the link with your friends and family. All right, I have another question. Ultimately, if you guys looking at our opponents for this year, what games do you think could get prime time? Because I've heard some of y'all say something this morning, but I want to ask all of you, what games on the schedule will be prime time?
I was gonna say Dallas, but I don't think it's Dallas anymore. I would have figured we would have maybe got the Thanksgiving game.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm still going with the Chargers.
NFL is lit. They love melanated folks over there, bro. Especially their women. Their women really love melanated folks.
Andre Hughes?
I still think the Chargers will be prime time.
I think the Giants game. I think the Giants game might get prime time.
All right,
Dolphins Giants game prime time? No way.
Yes,
that's a 1:00 Sunday game.
Yes,
all day.
Bro, no one cares about Giants.
Chargers are a Sunday night game or a Monday game.
I'm gonna say the most enticing games on the Dolphins schedule to get prime time games. All right, in no particular order, by the way. Jalen Hurts versus Tua, right? Eagles Dolphins. I think that's a very good primetime game.
Yes.
The Ravens Dolphins, because they've been in primetime 2 out of the last 3 matchups on Thursday nights. Although that last game, the most amazing comeback ever, the Baltimore beat down 2022. We will be doing again this year.
The narrative with Lamar.
Sunday 1:00 game. But I mean, I think that Lamar versus Tua and the Ravens Dolphins could get primetime. The Jets Dolphins in Miami, I think, could get prime time.
I was just about to say that too.
Buffalo versus Miami could get prime time.
That's a fact.
And I'm starting to agree with Andrevius a little bit more that maybe Herbert versus Tua
of course that game
could get it again. And I just don't know after last year's debacle that the Dolphins had against them if the NFL's sitting there saying, yeah, we'll do this again. I don't know.
That's all the more reason,
because they weren't the best team we lost to last year.
They weren't. But it just comes down to semantics, though. It's consider what you consider a primetime game, because if Miami and Dallas is a 4:25 game of the week on Fox, that's a primetime game in my opinion.
That's considered primetime slot, but it's not necessarily a primetime game. And again, what Color said, it's semantics.
It depends on who's playing,
Monday,
what's on the line.
Thursday.
All of that plays into what makes primetime, man. You could have a primetime 1:00 game on a Sunday afternoon if there's enough at stake.
Everybody to pray for the tailgate that we're throwing, that Eagles Dolphins
that's
fall
gonna
on
be
Monday. We need that on Sunday night. No Monday night game for that Philly game.
That's gonna be a Monday. That's gonna be a Monday game.
I think Color.
I'll be so pissed if that happens.
I think Color before he came up here.
If that happens, I will be. I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I'm going to have to go back to the
I think Color made a good point before he came up here, though. He said it in the chat. A primetime game could also be considered, let's say the Eagle game, for instance, is a 1:00 Sunday game.
Somebody's got background noise, just so y'all know. Somebody's got background noise. Go ahead, Lewis.
Let's say that 1:00 game, though, if the Eagles are 9-0 and Miami is 8-1, is that now a primetime game in everybody's opinion? Like, it just... I think a big game or if 2 good teams are matching up. It doesn't matter if it's flexed or not, Alex. What I'm saying is, let's say
he's saying what defines one of the things that defines
a primetime game. Like everybody's just making it seem like the time's on the slot.
Hold on. I think there's. I'll answer your question to start, Lewis. There's 3 things I think that matter in a primetime game. Number 1, the matchup itself. Right? Are these 2 good teams playing against each other, or is this going to be a good matchup? Number 2, ratings draw. There's a reason that no matter how bad the Dallas Cowboys are, that they continuously get 5 to 6 primetime games a year. Why is that? Because people tune in to watch people tune in to watch the Cowboys. So if you are a ratings draw, which I'm starting to think the NFL is seeing the Dolphins as one, then they no matter how bad your team is, they will put you in a primetime slot. And the third thing that obviously makes a good primetime game is a storyline, right? Tyreek Hill going back to Kansas City,
formed throughout the season.
Storyline, right?
Which can form throughout the season.
Correct. That's why they invented, part of the reason that they invented flex scheduling, because they wanted to have people more enticed to watch a Sunday night game. Now, this year it's a little bit different because the Miami, not just the Miami Dolphins, forget the team for a second. Games can be flexed from Sunday afternoon to Monday night late in the season. That sucks, and I hate that. And that's never happened before. So, I mean, just from a fan standpoint, I don't like that. But the NFL is trying to do everything they can to have good matchups in primetime slots, and they'll do whatever they need to do it.
Sure, but to Lewis's point and also mine, like if let's say like when at the start of the season when not one game has been played, the criteria to define a primetime game is very small. Okay, Aaron Rodgers versus so and so is going to be a primetime. You know what I mean? Like this and that and the other. Obviously, most night games are kind of instant primetime games as far as by identifying them before the first game's even been played. But as the season rolls along, you could have a regular old 1:00 game on Sunday, like without being flexed to a different spot, turn into what you would call a primetime game because, like Lewis gave an example, this team is 9-0, that team's 8-1, and it's Aaron Rodgers versus Patrick Mahomes or something.
Exactly.
1:00 on a Sunday, that's prime time. That's when everybody is watching for that week.
That's
you
a
can
fact.
call any game of the week a primetime game, no matter what time slot it's in.
But here's the thing that with the primetime thing, right? You can have a 1:00 game on Sunday. You could say that everybody's watching, but the problem is that televised to the entire U.S.? No,
but again, it's really subjective. I mean, a premium time slot. If that evolves to become a premium time slot, that's what it is.
I think Alex, what you're doing though is you're thinking about back in the old school days where all the streaming services now, bro. Anybody can watch whatever game they want to. Let's just call it for what it is.
That's what I said earlier.
True. True. Yes, you're right.
In the strictest sense of the broadcast term, primetime, the television term, primetime. It's after 8:00 or whatever. I mean, that's what it is. It doesn't. Right. If you're not after 8:00, it's not primetime.
Ain't it after 6?
That's what I'm saying.
Whatever it is. You get my point, though. It might be 6 or 7 or whatever.
Yeah, of course.
That's the strictest TV network broadcast vernacular definition of primetime.
Like you're thinking NBC, ESPN, ABC. Those night games that come on are, in my opinion, would be considered.
Right. The next stage being called late night, where after 10:00 you're allowed to get away with a little more swearing and stuff like that. FCC rules are relaxed a little bit, and they call that late night.
Exactly, because that will be the only game on at that time.
Now, I have a question. I have a question for you guys. Do you think in past years the NFL didn't see? I know this is kind of a stupid and probably rhetorical question at the end of the day because I know the answer to most of it, but I want to get to an eventual. I think it'll evolve to a good conversation. The Dolphins are now being considered a draw for primetime, where in past years they haven't. What do you guys think has changed in the last 2 years that now the NFL is looking at the Dolphins and saying, got to have them on primetime?
The roster.
What do you mean? What has happened,
yeah.
Steven?
The roster.
the
Successful
team is just
idea
better.
laundering.
Yeah, it's just, bro, people want to see good teams. And again, this has been my whole point of where people say, Lewis, you're flip-flopping now. No. Nobody wanted to see the 2019 Miami Dolphins. Nobody wanted to see the 2020 Dolphins. But when you start bringing in Terran Armstead, Tyreek Hill, Bradley Chubb, you got young guys like Holland Phillip, Tua on the uprise. Now people want to see them. That it just who the hell wanted to see the 2020 Miami Dolphins? But everybody wants to see what the 2023 Miami Dolphins is going to look like because just the team is better. So that's the most simple answer. It's not even like I don't even know
There's
what the question
also
is.
interest around the league and people wanting to find out if we're for real or not.
Absolutely, yeah.
Here's the other thing too with that though is I can
We're
see
like
us
the Cleveland
having.
Browns from about 3 years ago. Sorry, Caslin.
I can see us losing primetime games too, depending on what situation is we have. So, like they did
no
with
way we're losing primetime games.
yes,
no way
yes,
that
there is.
Unless
of course
we
there is.
Kazan, that's a different conversation. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that Kazan, I think you're going away a little bit from it. Now, if the Dolphins just
My man
fall
got
flat on their
excited to talk
face,
about the Dolphins losing. We wasn't even talking about records.
Kazan, here's the thing: if the Dolphins just come out and just flat out fall on their faces this season, then yes, that would be a conversation that you could see them losing primetime games.
There is other situations too. Okay,
like what?
So let's say we have a primetime game against the Chargers, but Tua gets hurt.
Okay.
Right? Tua gets hurt the week before. That is now no longer a primetime game unless they can prove
but what if they're winning?
Without Tua on the field. Well, that's what I'm saying. Without Tua on the field, they have to show that he can
get hurt, bro.
That's wrong. That's wrong.
Because I'm talking
that's wrong.
That's
Omar
wrong.
What the hell, y'all?
Hold on, let me answer.
How did this become the topic?
Omar
Let me
wants
answer
to know
that.
if Caslin and Alex are related.
And that's wrong. And that's wrong. And real quick, just to answer Catherine's question, that is absolutely wrong. That's absolutely wrong because one of the highest rated playoff games last season, where again Patrick Mahomes was in there playing, Herbert was there playing, Josh Allen was playing. One of the most highest rated games was a game that Skylar Thompson started. Correct? Tua wasn't there for that Buffalo game, and that didn't change the fact that
that's a playoff game.
Again, no. But to your point, you said if Tua's not there, Tua wasn't there. But everybody wanted to see what type. But Caslin, hold on. Everybody wanted to see what Tyreek Hill was going to do. Everybody wanted to see what Jalen. Those players are going to be there. I'm saying to your statement, Caslin, you said if Tua doesn't play, that's not going to change the fact that everybody is still going to be high on the Miami Dolphins. See, again, this is the argument.
True.
This is not the Tua Miami Dolphins. It's called the Miami Dolphins.
I understand what you're saying, Lewis. But without Tua on the field, we already know the two different way the offense plays.
But this year could be different. It could be different. Now, in years past, hold on,
Alex. The rest of the league didn't know. So that's where the draw came from. So Tua being out actually caused a certain draw because that was a chance for a lot of people around the league that don't follow us intricately have a chance to say, oh, does Tua even matter to them? You know what I mean? We're still arguing to this day as a fan base whether it did or not. But I'm
going
as far as them playing, you got to remember the reason I brought up or made the comparison to the Cleveland Browns from a couple years ago is because the Cleveland Browns were abysmal. They had actually gone through a winless season before they drafted Baker Mayfield, and picked up Odell and did the Landry thing, and they were on everybody they're it now. And the NFL put them in a whole bunch of primetime slots without having earned anything. You know what I mean? They do that, and I feel like we've done enough, where it seems like we did in years past, but we really didn't. But now we've done enough where the NFL is willing, or the media is willing to say, Barry
Jackson, hold on, guys. Barry Jackson just reported the first ever black NFL game on Amazon, Dolphins at Jets, 3 p.m. in the afternoon, day after Thanksgiving. Won't be on Sunday Ticket, but it will be seen on a free TV station in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, whichever one submits the winning bid.
Yes.
If you live in the Miami, Fort Lauderdale area, you do not have to have Amazon Prime for the Dolphins game.
I knew that was
very
coming
true.
too.
Always cut us out up here.
But I got Prime.
I knew that was
never
coming
mattered.
because they've always done that in the past. They've always done that in the past.
But you know what? They were
Florida.
perfectly fine to black us out right along with you guys down in the 305 just fine when I was a kid. But now I don't get the reward like they do to have the local television broadcast without having to get Amazon Prime. That's so ruthless, man.
I mean, look, I honestly think the NFL.
I bet there's more Dolphin fans in Palm Beach County than there is Broward.
Hey, wait a minute now.
I won't say Dade. I won't say Dade.
Don't get beside yourself.
But I'll say Broward.
Don't get beside yourself, Color. That's not true. That's not true at all, Color. Oh, look, and then we got a Broward representative up here in Dre, too. Hey, Dre, you heard what he said about your hood, bro?
Bruh, the disrespect. It's two of us. Alex is from the mean streets. Alex from the mean streets of Coral Springs.
Timeout and bad rules are
you might as well be in Palm Beach, man. Come on.
Alex from the mean streets of Coral Springs. Don't talk about Broward.
Are you serious, Dre? Come on, man. Oh my goodness. I can't believe Dre went there, bro.
We do have more Patriot fans, unfortunately.
We do. I'm helping you out, Alex. You know what I'm saying? You from these brown streets.
Bro.
We out here repping the Dolphins hard.
Ideal.
You still
we do have more
Patriot
New York teams, y'all. I'll say that we do have more Patriot fans than y'all, but we also have. But I will say that there are more flat tires on Patriot fan cars in Palm Beach County per capita than anywhere else than in Boston.
Y'all out here slashing tires? What's good, bro? Come on, man. Y'all are ruthless. Out here slashing tires.
You ever see the way they drive, bro?
And retirement. Come on, man. Y'all out here slashing tires in retirement communities because you're a Patriots fan over a Dolphins fan. I mean, I get it. That's thug life, but man, that's rough.
I don't see the issue personally.
Somebody's
I'm only on here for a couple
line
seconds.
at the Dunkin' Donuts.
What up,
I'm only on here for a couple seconds. I'm at work, but I just want to say,
Pete number 2 that says I only got a couple minutes before I gotta go to work. I'm just messing with you, Ty. Go ahead, man.
Hey, I'm just saying, hell with the NFL right now. They got me twice now because I'm supposed to be in Kansas City at this point during the season. And now I'm not going to be able to go to that game. And the last time I had a chance to go to a game was here in Jacksonville, and they moved that one overseas too.
Hey, Raul had sent me a $10 donation for Pete earlier. Sorry about that, Raul. I didn't even see it till just now.
Sorry to hear that, Raul. Do you all officially claim Parkland, or is that Palm Beach County, man? I can't figure it out.
Oh
hey,
my
I'm
God.
0 for 2 in the last 2 games that I could have gone to because the NFL moved them overseas.
So
I was actually right there with you.
For the record, 90% of the people who have come up here and complained because they were going to the game, not because it's a bad matchup, not because it's bad for the Dolphins, but because
I really wanted to go to
MetLife,
and I wanted to go to Kansas City this year. I wanted to go to those games, and now I'm not going.
No, Steven, I told you when I first came up here. My opinion is it gives both, not only Miami, it gives Kansas City. If Miami beats Kansas City, all you're going to hear is the Kansas City fans say, well, it was an overseas game. We had to travel. Jet lag. And again, okay, Rashad, you don't give a damn. And that's
I don't think you're going to hear that. I don't think you're going to hear that.
Again, but y'all don't want to hear it. But the fact of the matter is, you know our fan base as well. If Kansas City beats us, the excuses are going to start flying. Well, we had to travel. We had to do this. It's a bad luck. That everybody knows that game should have been in Kansas City.
Hey, Lewis.
Period. Everybody knows it.
Lewis, Kansas City will use the fact that we had a home field advantage because all our fans were there too.
In Germany. Stephen D, have you ever been to Micro Center?
If we
That's
lose,
common
they'll
ground,
use
man.
I've
our
never
fans
been to
will do
Micro
it.
Center. Why?
Steven, you can never
This,
understand how
this is a
important a trip to
fair.
Missouri
This is
can
a
be,
fair
bro.
head-to-head matchup. This is an I can't say exhibition. This is an exhibition game.
God damn
Pretty
it,
much.
Rashad.
It's not.
Steven
Well,
out here, Steven out here
it
cursing
still gives.
people.
Hey, it still gives Kansas City
Hey, Rashad. Rashad, we're gonna go to Hooked on
Rashad,
Phonics
man.
later. Okay, we're gonna learn how
Hey,
to say
Rashad,
words
what's
correctly.
wrong with you, Rashad?
Yo, I don't know what just happened.
You know what we're gonna do?
I've
We're
never
gonna do
had
one
that
day.
problem.
All right, one of these Wednesdays before the season, I'm gonna get Andrevius to get 20 words, and he's going to put it in the chat, and we are going to have to pronounce it, and we are going to do a spelling bee style pronunciation while and out Wednesday, single elimination, and I think that would be dope.
I would
You
actually
are
sign
out.
Color up for that. Color
I just
knows
gave myself a
knows
headache.
crazier words than me.
Bro, that was horrible. I
Damn.
apologize, everybody.
Hey, I'm into it.
Rashad, don't worry, man.
No,
Y'all
y'all can just
Friday,
rely
man.
on neophyte
Hey,
serendipity, and you'll
look.
be okay.
I got 4 hours of sleep last night, and I was drinking a lot. All right.
What's up,
Who said it?
Batman?
That's
Who said
beginner's
it?
luck for y'all
Who said it
adults.
was Who just said it was an exhibition match? Was that you, Rashad?
Yeah, who said it was an exhibition match? What?
Yeah.
Rashad.
Some
I said
horrible takes
that.
up here by Rashad.
I said
Horrible
that.
takes.
Oh my
said
You
it.
be
Exhibition?
What?
That's in the
How
middle of the season.
Exhibition?
Hey, will you be facetious?
It's coming. It's common ground. I'm saying it's in neutral territory. So exhibition match. That's
Yeah,
why
but
I
it still
said
gives
that.
Kansas City.
Oh
It
my
still gives
God.
Kansas City an edge.
What's a bigger edge? What's a bigger
I
edge?
tried to tell y'all we
What's a
wasn't going to be
bigger
playing on
edge?
Thursday night.
Hold on,
Wait.
real quick. Hold on. Level 2 noob just tweeted this, and I need to put this out there because it's classic.
Color just said a term I never heard of, but I'm kind of trying to piece it together and thinking I might be on to something.
He said it was Nujitsu.
It's
Navy
beginner's
SEAL
luck,
secret
Andrevius.
agent training
Yeah, that's what I was
protocol
thinking because I know what
in
neophyte
Germany
and serendipity
against the
means.
Chiefs.
That's Mahomes and Tua.
Oh, damn.
Vengeance. Revenge.
Why do you have to go kick him in the nuts?
The kid
Revenge.
just dropped.
Revenge
Oh
tour.
my
Yeah.
God.
Oh my goodness.
Level 2
Man,
noob is a
dude.
monster.
God
out here in the
level.
streets.
That was a good one. Go
Level
Tua.
2,
1 point
level
to
2
Tua.
noob is a monster.
Level 2 dude strikes again.
Hey,
Level 2 noob out here trying to get
today is
Oscar
Judgment
awards
Day.
for these.
Today is
Level 2
Judgment Day
noob
for the
strikes
Knicks
again.
and for the Warriors, ladies and gentlemen. Judgment
I mean,
Day for
hey,
The musical.
It
Batman.
is Judgment Day.
Batman.
They're
so
going to
you
be
know, my
sentenced.
guy,
They're going to
it's
be sentenced
close
very
out
Rest in
soon.
peace to the
Wednesday,
champs.
cuz. It's
Rest in
close
peace
out
to the
Wednesday.
champs.
Once again, the
I'm
LeBron
sorry.
James-led
Out
team
here in
beat the Warriors
SoCal.
fully assembled.
The Knicks do
Steven, I
not pay
like
my
that.
bills.
Steven, I
Oh
like
my
that.
The Knicks do
Judgment
not pay my
Wednesday.
bills.
doing anything. What does that have to do with your trash
Hey.
ass team losing tonight? Nothing.
Because I don't
I
care if they
love
win or
it.
lose. They don't pay my bills.
Oh, now you don't
Judgment
care.
Oh, now
And
Wednesday.
now
you
we
don't
trying to tell
care.
your ass halfway through the season last year
Clearly don't
to
care
stop
after
talking about the
game 2.
Knicks.
Time out.
You
Hold up.
continue.
You
You asked for this, Alex. Remember this. You
Hold on.
asked for
Hold
this.
on, Alex. You were clearly after game 2 up here talking about, oh no, y'all better watch out. The Knicks is coming. Oh, you see what we did to y'all in game 2?
Yeah, okay.
Reminder, that
They
was
don't.
against
They don't pay my bills, Steven.
Jimmy Butler. You were talking crap after game 2.
That was against 7 undrafted free agents.
Alex was out here with
And
his,
y'all
with his
barely
shirt
won the
off.
game. I
Alex was out
told
here
you
with his
it
shirt
was
off
not a
with his
good look for you, Alex.
I love it.
And now, tonight, you learn.
Alex was out here with
Man,
his chest
Alex
hair
was
out and everything, pumping his
after
chest.
game 2. Alex's chest was poked out. He was talking real spicy. Life wasn't stressing him out. Y'all wasn't gonna get him down.
Now y'all done turn Alex into a gatekeeper. He's starting spaces and telling people, you can't talk to Knicks or we're going to kick you out.
Now that they're hours away from being eliminated, they're like,
Hey, Dave. Tina did the same thing this morning. She started a space and said no Knicks talk.
Maybe they wouldn't have that
Tina
problem.
did
They
that?
actually started Derrick Rose.
Oh, I missed that. You should have called me, bro.
Hey, Alex, you got to own to the bet tomorrow here on Miami Sports Music. You got to change your avatar.
Oh my
God. You know the Lakers
now,
series still
Alex.
going on.
You can't say
you
nothing,
right now,
Alex.
Alex.
Just shush. Take your beating like a man and just
The
quiet.
Knicks do not pay my bills. The Knicks do not pay my bills.
Anyways,
Doing it to
Miami
you is
sports
not fair,
music
Alex.
close out Wednesday. If you're a Lakers
Close
fan,
out Wednesday.
Steven, do
you're
the
a Panthers fan,
Heat pay your
The
bills?
Knicks are going to be going fishing. The Knicks and
What time is
Warriors
the
going
Panthers
fishing
game? What
tonight.
time is the
all
Panthers
close
game?
out.
No.
Oh, nice. The
Warriors are
Panthers
winning
play
tonight. Warriors are winning the next 2
Are
or
we
3
sending the
games.
Maple Leafs
The Warriors
fishing
ain't
too?
winning nothing. The
Yes,
Warriors
yep.
going to be bounced
Panthers
as well.
taking care of business tonight too with those Canadians north of the border. Okay.
No,
Warriors
Steven.
getting bounced too.
Hold on. Steven, do me a favor. I'm going to cheer for the Panthers tonight because I hope they beat Pajama Boy.
Time out. We don't want
Okay.
you are an
No bandwagon
Islanders
fan.
Bing
fan.
bong.
We
Heating
don't
bong.
need your support.
Where's
New
Mr.
York
Negative? I need
Oh my
Mr.
God.
Negative. I need
Steven.
Mr. Negative. I need Mr.
Steven,
Negative to
can I-
come up here
It doesn't
and
matter about
explain
what
to
the
me.
Panthers do.
I need him to explain to me why it's the
Steven.
Maple Leafs and not Leaves.
It
But
doesn't
hold
matter
on.
what the Panthers
Steven.
do. They're not gonna win
Steven,
the cup anyway.
There's a reason.
Same reason I'm laughing.
Hold on, Steven. There's a reason why I'm cheering for the Panthers because Pajama Boy is on the Toronto Maple Leafs.
What the fuck is
Man,
Pajama
look,
Boy?
Steven, don't let him deflect.
The
He trying to talk
snake-
NHL
He's trying to
over
cover up right
NBA.
now,
The
Steven.
snake.
Don't let him
The
deflect.
snake is on. The snake is on the Toronto Maple Leafs. Okay,
Man,
Steven?
stop trying to deflect.
His
The Knicks
name
about to get their ass.
His
There's
name
only
is
one
John
Mamba.
Tavares.
There's only one Mamba, and that was
He's
Kobe.
Just so you
His
Don't
name is
worry,
John
Dave. He ain't going to get a
Tavares.
chance to deflect.
fan levers are in full effect, just so everybody knows. $10 timeouts, $50 day bans, $100 week-long bans. Remember, this is for fun.
Oh my God!
and
The
supports
Knicks
channel.
not pay my
Enjoy.
bills.
Don't take it personally.
Oh,
Just want
you work
to
at
remind
T-Mobile.
that's still in
You work
effect.
at T-Mobile. How does that pay your bills?
Hey, look, man.
Damn.
Well, god damn, y'all just keep talking about working class people today.
Damn.
Jesus.
Whoa,
Wow.
Kazan,
Whoa, I'm
Kazan.
keeping it basketball.
That's a little bit. That's a
Wow.
little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on, bro.
Jesus
Big Money
Christ.
said
Damn.
Dolphins don't pay your bills either.
He said
Real.
Oh my God.
Money man, son.
He said,
Damn,
wow.
Shake Money said
Sweating
Dolphins
already.
don't pay your bills
People
either.
out here just
Yo.
trying to work and provide for their families, and they just getting
Kazan,
shot.
bro.
Steven,
That's not.
Steven sending
Kazan,
shots. Kaslin sending
That's not
shots.
cool,
God
bro. Like,
damn.
come on.
Damn.
That's
man, what's
brutal,
going
man.
Hey,
on?
man,
Talk
I'm only
about my
talking
man's way of
basketball.
life, man.
That really is not cool.
Shit.
So,
That's
bro,
brutal.
I
He's
make
working-
damn good money working
He's
working
working
at
for the
Tell him,
T-Mobile.
worst.
Alex. Tell him,
He's
Alex.
working for the worst mobile carrier there is.
Oh, he gonna double down. Dang.
Yeah. Alex,
Bro.
fight back.
Nah, I'll
Alex.
beg to differ.
Fight back.
Actually,
Unlike the Knicks.
AT&T
Unlike the Knicks.
is.
Unlike the
Kazan.
No
Knicks.
way,
Kazan.
not even
Fight
close.
back, Alex.
Not even
Kazan,
close.
you make. I don't get. You see, you. That's your opinion on that. But here's
facts.
one thing you.
It's
Here's
facts.
one thing that you. Here's one thing that you need to know for sure. I make damn good money working where I
You
am
talk
at,
to him,
and
Alex.
I'm able to
Talk to
afford.
Let him know, Alex.
Get on.
Get on camera, Alex.
Get
You
on.
bring the
Get
bread,
on camera,
Alex.
That's what I'm
Alex.
Tell him.
talking about, Alex.
I'm able
Tell him
to
you're a breadwinner,
afford
Alex.
trips.
Get him,
Tell
Alex.
him
You
to
the
provide for
breadwinner.
your motherfucking family.
Show them the go-tos,
I'm
Alex.
able to afford trips to
Hey, I
Great
think
Wolf
Stevie, you need to
Lodge,
let him get
to
a free swear
Florida
jar
to
right
watch
now.
the
Alex
Dolphins.
should be able to curse right now.
Alex, fight back. Unlike
Alex
the
is a
Knicks.
provider and protector. You ain't
Alex
gonna come
is
for my
fighting
dog.
back, and I got his back too. That I ain't gonna lie, that joke was messed up.
I'm able
Hey,
to afford trips to
I'm
Florida.
happy
There are a
for
lot
you
of
that
good wage earners that
I'm
work
happy
at
for
cell
you that
phone
the
companies.
Your
Trust me.
mobile carrier.
I know a lot of them that's
Can pay-
making near
pay you good money.
100K or over 100K.
Hey, that's how they do it in Boston, bro. Y'all
Hey,
rude.
maybe if they stop paying you the money, they can actually fix their service.
Oh,
Damn. Oh my
Hey,
Put it down.
Kazan,
Dang, he's still
Kazan,
going in.
here's a known fact. Here's a
Alex,
known
fight
fact.
back.
Alex,
T-Mobile,
get him. Get him, Alex.
Hold on. T-Mobile is actually the number 2 rated phone service in the whole U.S.
Hey, don't
And it's a
I would love for actually that to be shown because
number 1 is Verizon.
Number 2 is
I
AT&T.
disagree because I have Verizon. I disagree.
No,
Alex.
Number
AT&T
2 is
sucks.
Okay, that's why I never lose service
I
anywhere
had
in the country.
AT&T.
So did I. I had
But
Sprint.
here-
I had Sprint
but
T-Mobile.
here's-
I had three. I had
Sprint is
3
terrible.
states.
Hold up.
3 states that didn't have one.
Pause.
Bro, I was getting text messages bouncing off the walls of the Grand Canyon on my
Are we
AT&T
arguing
phone.
cell phone carrier service
Man,
on
yes.
Wildin' Out Wednesday? Tell me that's not what
Wildin' Out cell phone.
Please don't tell me that's what it's come to. It's so
I
bad.
had no idea today's show was going to turn into Nick Hicks versus TD, poor shaming people.
It doesn't suck when I see that. It doesn't suck when I see that commas in my check.
Hey, commas, plural.
Hey, I'm back, man.
Commas,
I'm back,
plural.
man. Y'all know I don't deal with that foolishness.
Oh, y'all know Pete got money. Pete came up here just to shame people.
I'm not here with the foolishness. I don't hear.
Y'all don't even know.
Listen to
Y'all don't even know. Alex owns T-Mobile. Y'all sleep.
Man. And today again, my concern. You see, man, my phone don't stop, man.
What?
Never just.
See, look, Pete coming up here to talk about how the money calling. Y'all just trying to shame us poor people today.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all over here. Look, Steven, you see what's going on? This fan base knows these primetime games that we got hit with today. They already know we're about to, like you were saying, Steven, we're about to get 4 or 5 of them. And I hope you guys are proud of it. But our quarterback, our leader of the team, Steven, he's not very good in those high-pressure moments. Nobody here can convince me otherwise. And this is why the fan base is out of sync. They're out of whack. They're talking about each other's numbers, wives, kids in private school, all that. They're going at each other's throats till death do us part. And I know why.
Why?
The more primetime games come out, the more losses they feel inside.
Steven, how many of the
sure you're a Dolphins fan
are at home?
Yeah, I've been trying to win that myself, Dave.
So it's funny. It's funny if the Vikings and Kirk Cousins were to have all those primetime games, they'll be like, oh yeah, they're losing those games automatically. Kirk Cousins isn't that type of quarterback. He's not a good primetime quarterback. He could only win at 1 o'clock. And unfortunately, I started hearing those takes over and over and over for years, and I realized we're dealing with the same situation here as our quarterback.
Hey, Pete.
Hello. Tua is not only injury prone, but he fails to show up big in big game moments.
Hey,
that's a concern.
Hey, not only that, what's his record when it's below 50 degrees?
Dude, we could have been in the playoffs how many times already with this guy? That lets you know
has he ever played
those big
50
moments
degrees?
that he failed us to get into the playoffs. They come with a barrage of excuses.
The Buffalo
right?
game, the Buffalo game in the snow was 25 degrees.
And did he win that game? Has he won any game where it's been under 50 degrees? No, never in his career.
But he was but he didn't lose us the game.
He's never won one.
Alex,
never won one.
It was 45 degrees in Miami when we played Green Bay.
Oh,
he's never won. He's never won a game.
That was a rare Christmas cold
why
day.
does it matter how many degrees it was? We lost that game.
He asked when have we when is he
now
ever
they're
played
just
in
saying
the
that
cold?
Tua can't
And
play
I'm
in
just
cold
pointing
weather.
out that
Kaslin just said that he's never won when it's below 10 degrees.
No, I said below 50 degrees. I said below 50 degrees.
15 degrees.
50.
Below 15.
So is that a fact? Is that a fact? Can some of you guys actually confirm that? So you're telling me,
God, he's only played one. He's only played 2 games in his career when it's below 50 degrees.
Oh, really? Tua played under 50 degrees, Kaslin. Because this is big.
He's only played 2 games.
No, he hasn't. It hasn't for 2 games.
What 2 games last year, Alex? You're right.
And Green Bay.
Even go back
but
to his college.
not in total. He played
0.
more than that below 50 degrees.
This is a concern, and you guys actually know
he only played 2 games last year.
And you know what? Like, this
hey,
is
I'm the
weird. I'm the bad guy because I brought it up. I'm the bad guy because I bring it up. Hold on, let me ask Kaslin the question. Is Kaslin an actual Dolphin fan or is he a Bills fan?
No, I am a Dolphins fan. I've been a Dolphins fan longer than you have.
Nobody's saying that.
I'm just asking because they like to sit here and say I'm not a Dolphin fan because I'm negative. I'm a Dolphin fan.
Finally, my
I'm
phone
just
works.
asking you.
I'm a realist. I look at everything.
What's going on?
Exactly. So I feel like the
These
only
guys
guy
can
I can
argue
talk to
about
up on this
anything.
panel right now
What's up, William?
is you, Caslin.
What's up, guys?
That's crazy.
By the way, T-Mobile is the fourth largest by market cap.
I'm gonna be real honest with
company,
you. All these mobile devices are.
Just to put that out there. They are a successful business.
They all suck. I got Verizon. I'm on one of the most
in the world by market cap.
Everybody arguing at the same time.
Crypto. If you live in Wyoming, you can't have Sprint. You can't have T-Mobile because you don't get service. You have to go walk up to the top of the mountain to get service.
Brother, like I'm on one of the most
That's
expensive
fine.
islands in the world, and can't get no service out here.
Yeah,
and I got Verizon.
There's actually a mountain called Communication Mountain. I've taken pictures from it, Caslin, in Wyoming, I believe it is.
Yeah,
it
as a guy who drives across this country every day, I'm telling you, Sprint, T-Mobile are the worst carriers.
You can't get Verizon service in West Virginia. So what's the difference?
I'm literally at one
I have
of them.
Verizon. And I have AT&T. Both those work in.
I have a hard
West
time
Virginia.
getting service when I go through West Virginia.
I don't know. I have both of them that work fine. So
maybe they spent all that money to build towers.
I tell you one thing. It's
because Verizon right now sits at number 3 at 176.18 billion.
Hey, Steven.
Yeah, I got Verizon because the NFL got us a good deal with the NFL
what I was trying to talk about yesterday.
Huh?
Can we talk about what I was trying to talk about yesterday? My phone almost caught on fire yesterday, Steven. I don't know what's going on.
You must have an AT&T service.
No, it's Verizon.
T-Mobile.
It's Verizon.
You might not be good in primetime games. The service might not be good on primetime days.
Brother, it started doing this one UI update, and my phone almost caught on fire yesterday.
Is it an Android or Apple?
Android.
Well, Perry, man, you might want to wait till midnight and stick it in the freezer.
That's what I'm saying.
Do your update and stick it in the freezer when you update it.
Drop it in some rice.
I told my son to hold it, and he dropped it.
That'd be your best
terrible. And I was getting so aggravated, frustrated with trying to get on with Steven yesterday. It was terrible
right there. Are we really talking about cell phones right now? Is that what
Before we even get into that, Lewis, hold on.
We have to settle this debate, Lewis, once and for all, Lewis.
Crypto. First of all,
Vonjo just got in here, man.
Vonjo came in and took over.
I need
with them
help,
shoulders.
okay? Guys, hold on. We're gonna do a psychiatry session right here. It's like because I need to know, Pete and Caslin, show me on Luigi where Tua hurt you. This is Luigi. Show me where he hurt you.
The thing is, Vonjo had to go get that out of his kid's room to do this experiment.
Did he do this to you?
Vonjo, you think I'm Vonjo?
Touch right there.
Hold on, Vonjo. Just because I speak facts that you don't like or you don't want to hear doesn't mean you hurt me at all.
So I'm guessing so as butt hurt as you guys are, I'm guessing this is where he hurt you. Okay, got it. All right.
Hey,
damn.
What it is?
Again, because I speak facts about him.
No, you don't speak facts.
They don't like the facts. And you know what they say?
Kazzy just sounds like an angry northerner.
I don't speak facts, right?
It's cold all the time, so I'm mad.
You told some. Try living in Wyoming. Who the fuck want to live in Wyoming?
Yeah,
there's nothing in Wyoming.
I forgot Wyoming was a
state.
state.
Buy
a house for like $20,000. I might have to go.
That's the $1 million question, Vonjo. Who actually lives there?
Huh?
Of course you can't get no service.
That is actually a good question.
Of course you don't get no service out there. Cows don't need cell phones.
Oh, dang.
God damn. You're going to get on my dog Alex. There's probably not a T-Mobile store in Wyoming. You know why? Wildlife doesn't need cell phones. I have yet to see them have naked and afraid and have a cell phone.
My AT&T phone works fine through there. I don't lose service at all.
AT&T, your phone is probably still analog.
Oh,
Hey.
My phone works all the way in Philippines too. So
what is going on here? We're poor
Why are we
shaming. We're
debating
phone
culture?
service
BJ.
shaming. We're just shaming
Because
people today.
listen. I'm shaming him that he
Hey,
decides to go to
Bonzo, how
Alex
you
is,
feel
I
Wyoming.
about
mean,
that Germany
Bonjo is
game,
bringing
Bonzo?
out the trauma of Pete and Caslin. It's a
Because
lot going on today's show.
I need to know this hate for this young man is just
It's
at
Not
this
hate.
point
ridiculous.
it's
I
Hey,
don't know
just
man,
why
The
you
Bonzo,
think
problem
it's
let's
hate.
move
is you
on,
can
bro.
tell
Like,
Pete and Caslin are from two different sides of the equator.
Bonzo, what you feel about
Because
that Germany game, Bonzo?
Caslin sounds mad and Pete just sounds sad all day.
so
I'm
I'm
not
upset.
mad.
So I'm upset with the Germany game because I feel like the NFL blew a chance after all that cash that Tyreek was calling them the queefs. I wanted that
Yeah,
game in Kansas City.
That's a
Ooh,
that's funny.
yeah,
I
fact.
needed that
that's a
game
good
in
point,
Kansas
BJ.
City. And the fact that the NFL dropped the ball, I need that schedule maker fired. This
For
man
real.
literally called them the queefs. And you're
Yeah,
not gonna let him go back
and they
home?
DB talking cash crap too.
This
Like,
man sat there and said he's gonna go back home and hit him the peace sign, and you're still not gonna send him back home? Oh my gosh, how could you miss
That's
out on
a
that opportunity?
fact.
How?
Hopefully he can say that in German and then just do it there.
What he's gonna say? All Hein? I think that's how you
I don't know. You
yeah,
might have got us canceled, brother.
before I get Steven canceled, listen, I do not know German. I don't even know what Alheim is. Again, I have no beef with the Germans. Okay. I mean,
hey, you going to that game, Bonzo?
Go,
I think,
Bonjo, just go cook
You got
some
all
Jaeger
of Germany
schnitzel.
mad at us.
Just go get some Jaeger schnitzel.
I don't even know what that is. I don't even like Jägermeister.
It's a pork chop, basically.
I mean, you got Frankenschnitzel or Spitzel. I don't know.
Moving
All the
on.
foods,
Yeah,
I was gonna
whatever,
say
I'll be
all the
real
foods
honest
sound the
with
same.
you.
I ain't gonna hold you. All the food sound the same. It has Itzel at the end. So,
Yeah, that's racist
God,
too.
yeah.
Stop.
You know,
Hey,
let's stop
let's
talking
move
about
on.
Germany before we get canceled. I think they're ally. I think they're ally now to the U.S. So let's leave them alone. And their soccer team is pretty good.
Okay, so
Yeah, they do got a good soccer
so
team,
let's
man.
talk about
That's a fact.
That's for real.
let's talk about. Okay, so that's a fact. Das ist Fakt.
Wait, what?
That's a fact. In German is das ist Fakt.
Das ist Fakt.
Okay. Again, I don't speak German. I don't know Germans. I think Franzi.
Sound like y'all just using the accent and saying the same thing.
I know, right? I think Fonzie is the only German that I probably know.
Das ist Fakt.
Yeah,
Das ist
Fonzie
Fakt.
is. Yeah.
Okay. I never been to Germany. Tell you the truth, I don't plan on ever going to Germany.
And let's
But that's
not
neither
be
here or
these
there.
type of Americans, guys. Let's not make
That's neither near or there right now. But hey, shout out
That's
to the
right,
Germans.
Bonjo.
And Miami Dolphins in German is Miami Delfina.
Hey, how do you say Heat and 5 in German?
That shit sounds weird.
God damn. Alex not gonna look that up.
He's C5. That's what it is.
All right, what about
It sound like you're trying to mispronounce hissy fit.
Yep.
Yeah, man, but no, the schedule, and then we got Black
Hits it in
Friday.
fifth.
How do you guys feel about the
Hits it
Black
in
Friday
fifth.
game?
Black Friday.
I feel there's going to be some great deals.
Ridiculous.
It's different.
I've never
It'll
been
be
a
a
fan of
little
Black Friday
fun.
myself because I feel like it's racist that everything's cheaper when you on Black Friday. You understand what I'm saying?
I'll be real honest with you. I don't understand why there's not like a Creole Sunday and there's all these Black Fridays.
If you look at what Black Friday actually is, then you probably see the racial undertone behind it. But that's neither here or there right now. We're not gonna get into that. We're not gonna get into that. But anyways,
I always wonder if Amazon's just gonna pan to Chicago or Detroit during Black Friday just to show the scenery at the stores.
No, Amazon. No, I was gonna say Amazon got Amazon got the international game. No, is the Black Friday game on
This is
Amazon?
getting bad, man.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
on
getting
Amazon.
bad.
Yeah,
It's going south.
Yeah,
Things
we know
are
Pete.
going south.
We know Pete.
Oh man,
We know.
Hey,
We
Pete,
know.
we winning
Come on,
15
Pete.
games this year, Pete.
Skylar Thompson.
crypto. That's
and
why your
Caslin.
Bitcoin account keeps going down. You keep lying to yourself.
Caslin, when it comes to
I'm telling you
McDaniels
right
and
now,
this
why
whole
is y'all
draw,
over here
low
talking
right
about
now,
people's pockets,
I can't
bro?
hear you, Ron Joe, because
Hold
everyone's
on.
talking. So
I know I'm gonna wait till Pete's done crying. Go ahead.
What have y'all heard
I'm
about
done
this?
crying,
Them bringing
but it's not
these
gonna be for
offensive
long. So go
linemen
ahead.
in on the back door, like they're like behind closed doors, trying out some of these other linemen to play right tackle. Have y'all heard this?
If they're behind closed doors, they're not that good. They could stay behind closed doors.
I don't know. I heard
Stay
something
behind closed
about
door
it
for a reason.
yesterday.
I want to say that when it comes to, I feel like I lost service. Could y'all hear me?
You did.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my
There you
Wi-Fi
go
started
again.
tripping.
The AT&T
My
is
Wi-Fi started tripping.
coming at you.
That AT&T Wi-Fi. God damn it, man.
AT&T Wi-Fi sucks.
Yeah, it was better whenever it was Bell South.
Bell South. Damn, that's
To
early.
the draw, right? And
I thought it was
Singular
wireless. Listen, I've had Verizon so long it was Alltel whenever I got it.
What if we
Wait,
play
hold
the
on.
Bills and
So-
the Patriots in between those two?
God damn. Well, I'm trying to talk
games.
football for a quick second.
But you
the
can't
fact that
because you keep breaking up.
Can you guys hear me clearly now?
Now we can.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
Now we
So
can.
the fact that Kasdan
Let him
made
eat, Von Joe.
Kasdan made the statement that the offense don't look the same without Tua because yada yada. At the end of the day, that falls, and if it's still going that way, that falls on McDaniel and Greer's shoulders.
You breaking up again?
Because
No, he's not.
I can't disagree on that. I can't disagree with that.
yeah, it falls
That's
on
actually a good
McDaniel's Greer's
point.
shoulders because you double down. You double down on Tua. You say Tua is the guy.
Right, hold on. But what quarterback do we have that's on this roster, right, that could be comparable to Tua?
The hell with them. Listen,
Neither of them.
they can't be comparable. But guess what? At the same time,
no. But I'm saying
they can get the job done.
Their skill sets are not the same as Tua. So you build this offense for Tua and the way he presents himself or whatever. Both these quarterbacks are not the same type of quarterback.
So this is where I got you, Kasdan. Kasdan, again, it still falls on McDaniel. It still falls on Greer. Because who went and got Mike White? Who went and got Mike White?
Correct. I know what
you're saying. Did Tua go recruit him?
No, but I agree with you.
Okay,
Tua recruited them.
Did Tua draft Skylar Thompson? Is he in charge of developing? Is he in charge of developing Skylar Thompson? Is he in charge of developing Mike White? Is he in charge of getting them ready? Because
that was a McDaniel's pick.
When it came to the 49ers, their quarterback Purdy came in and turned up and stayed turned up until he got injured without an issue. Again, it falls on our coaching and our GM. You selected him. You make that shit work because you know Tua has a high chance of missing games. So your backup should be ready to get in the game and still turn up the same way with all these weapons and this team that you have around you. There's no excuse.
I agree. Hey, a couple things. Number one, I stepped in the back because I wanted to see how y'all did without me up here. Okay.
Yeah, we don't need you. You can let us know, Steven. You went to go use the bathroom.
Goodbye.
No.
Hey, we didn't even know you were gone.
Hey,
Steven,
So some of the guys I'm reading on Facebook from Germany are saying, quote, it could be as high as $45,000 a ticket for the Germany game.
It's crazy.
What?
Oh my goodness!
Is there a booth? Is there
American dollars? American dollars?
Is that like a suite?
Their form of currency.
I mean, that's crazy money. Crazy.
In their
who's
form
going to
of
pay for
currency
that?
or American dollars?
Not me.
I was going to say, hold on, time out.
$45,000 for a seat to a game.
It costs you $4,500 to get to Germany.
I was going to say, hold on, time out. Who's paying that type of money? What kind of money they got flowing in Germany?
They got that old Nazi money.
He said it. I was thinking it.
Yeah, I don't think it's U.S. dollars.
They still melted down some of those Hitler coins from back in the day, you know what I mean? When he was printing himself on all that.
We were just about to get in a good conversation. And I don't care about the tickets. I don't think nobody on this panel is going to the game. So that shit don't really matter. The fact of the matter is,
I like how y'all just disrespecting the swear jar now, by the way.
Now I'm going to the Germany game.
I wasn't going to go, Lewis. How do you know I wasn't going?
Lewis.
That's why I said I don't believe. I don't know if you're going or not. I said I don't believe nobody will pick Vaughn. If I'm
prove
wrong,
you
I'm
wrong,
wrong.
Lewis. Spent $75,000 to go to this
I'm poor,
game.
Lewis. You right about me. Great assumption. Great assumption.
What I'm
Brilliant
saying is,
assumption on my part.
I think the cap of where. See, I don't agree with this is on Chris Greer and Mike McDaniel. That's what's wrong with us as fans. We blame Brian Flores. We blame Chris Greer. We blame Applebaum. We blame Chris Greer
I
ain't
like
throwing no
where you
damn
going
passes.
with this.
Chris Greer ain't throwing no passes. They ain't doing that. Listen, the coaches
Y'all
have
gotta
to
put some
coach.
blame on the player, bro.
The coaches have to coach Monday through Saturday.
And
Correct.
the players got to
field,
play.
It's time for the players to show up and execute. This nonsense that I hear all the time, this offense was built on Tua or for Tua. No, it wasn't. The West Coast offense was built before Tua was even born. The fact of the matter is, if you're a player, you have to start executing on Sunday. That doesn't fall on Chris Greer. It doesn't fall on McDaniel. We always are trying to find a scapegoat. We're always trying to find, who's the next person we can blame? If this experiment fails with this team this year, I'm not blaming nobody but the players that are playing on Sunday. And that's the fact. Y'all need to stop picking and choosing who we're blaming. Oh, we're going to blame Chris Greer because we didn't get an offensive lineman? No. Austin Jackson needs to goddamn perform.
Right. But hold on. You can blame Chris Greer, you can blame the coaching staff, and you can blame the players.
No. You have to start blaming the players. We've been blaming Chris Greer. We've been blaming coaches for the past 3.5 years, 4 years.
And whoever just said the players got to play, I want to thank you for being a patron and watching my show. Appreciate that very much.
Well,
because
I
actually
said it
own
as
that
well.
statement. I'm going to repeat it like I have for a year and a half now. At some point, the players have to play.
They're gonna be too busy.
Austin Jackson was a high pick. Austin Jackson was a first-round pick for a reason.
Because he was a
Robert Hunt.
mistake.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was a mistake. That's the reason.
Whatever,
What are you talking about?
Whatever. But I'm just saying, the players. Lewis is right. The players got to show up. They do. At the end of the day, they got to play. They got to play and play to what they can.
Fuck all that.
You
Steve,
can call me.
no,
You can
Lewis.
call me
Lewis
negative.
Lewis is
you
the
can
homie.
call me negative, but
Hold on, Lewis is
I
the
don't.
homie. Lewis is the brother. And at the end of the day, Lewis, yes, players got to play, but sometimes players are just dog water and just trash. Okay, and guess what? It falls on the coach and the GM. You selected that trash. You're trying to make that trash work. You're trying to force that trash upon us. Guess what? Go throw that shit in the dumpster where it belongs.
I hear you, Vanjo, but I think Lewis's bigger point is Chris Greer went out there and got us some players. We got some motherfucking players. If the shit don't work out,
it's not an excuse anymore, bro. Now
if the shit don't work out,
it's a coin flip on any player that you get that they're going to work or not. I mean, you don't know. McAfee says it all the time. He said we don't know what these motherfuckers are going to be until 4 years down the road.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Agree, William. I agree,
And
William.
then as far as the backup,
I also think that
let me ask everyone.
Hold on, Kazlan. I also think it depends on who's blaming who. So, for instance, if you have a person or a fan or a media type out there that is continually saying, I believe in this player, I believe in that player, I believe in this team, I believe in that team, and those players don't perform. Then you got to blame the players. But if you're somebody that's like, look, I don't expect much out of these players, then you can blame the person that's responsible for picking the players. But in from Lewis's perspective, as far as performance on the field, you got to blame the players.
Right, but hold on. Let me ask everybody on the panelist right now.
I mean, even if they do suck,
okay.
I mean, they still got to suck the best they can suck.
Do you believe?
Exactly.
Do you believe and do you trust for Skylar Thompson or Mike White to come in here and score 25 points?
Yes.
If need be, I absolutely.
Yes.
With this offense, why not? Exactly.
I mean, why
With this
not?
offense?
Listen, I'm going to answer it as from what they have shown.
No. Right. No.
But from what we
was
have,
the score in the Buffalo playoff game? What was the score in the Buffalo playoff game?
Damn, Cullen, let me finish.
Well, before you do, you can't just be saying that you don't believe he can score 25 points when the man did.
Okay, what was the score in the Jets game then? Since we want to bring that shit up.
Bro, again, that's why you can't say that kind of thing.
Let me finish.
Yeah, I mean,
so again, like I was saying, do I expect it from what they've shown? No, but from what we have on this team and the way this team is built and the step that they're supposed to be taking, yes, I expect it.
Right, but you answered the question correctly.
No, I gave you two answers.
Skylar Thompson was a rookie last year, a rookie 7th round pick.
I don't give a damn about none of that, Alex. I don't care if you're a rookie.
I don't care about that.
I don't give two damns about that.
Hold on.
And by the way, you can throw the low scoring Jets game, but I can also throw back out the low scoring Pittsburgh game. So apparently it don't matter who the quarterback is.
Exactly. We're gonna go back and forth on that. Okay. But guess what? You asked me my expectations.
First of all, Color, I think you could debate both games because let me tell you something. If you're a quarterback coming off if you're a starting quarterback that you haven't played for 6 weeks, you're gonna be rusty as hell.
And you don't think a quarterback that hasn't played all offseason that's a 7th round rookie ain't gonna be rusty against the Jets? Top 5 defense?
I think you kind of formed the question wrong, Kaislin. And the question really should have been: do we think that
every other day
that they have these quarterbacks that we have as backups can come in and properly manage the game to get a W? That's all we need.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I think that's the question. Yes. It's not about the points. You know what I'm saying? If they can properly manage the game,
that's a good point. Yes.
Manage the game in a bad situation to get us the victory. It doesn't matter about the points.
I do believe that we
will. In my opinion, because you got Kansas City, who's going to put 31 points on the game. 31 points on the board. Almost.
Says who? Though you don't know
Kansas
that.
City.
Are you going to see Kansas City every week?
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is.
So you're talking about an outlier.
So don't make it seem like they're the standard. They're not the standard.
Okay. So
that's top tier. That is the Super Bowl champ. Let's not make it seem like every team can do what they do.
Hypothetically, our competition level should increase because we're playing the second place teams.
San Diego. I mean, Jesus.
I think the Chiefs game against the Dolphins is going to be one of their lowest scoring games.
How many losses did Kansas City have last year? About 3, right?
Yeah,
no team since the Patriots, the 07 Patriots, has been undefeated in the regular season. So every team is beatable.
So they lost 3 extra preseason games earlier in the year.
Go ahead, Lewis.
Can I answer Kaslin's point? Because Kaslin is making it seem like he just said, "Oh, what happens? How are we going to score 31 against Kansas City, or how are we going to do this against who?" That's why, right? You go get a Jalen Ramsey. That's why you go get a Bradley Chubb. That's why you don't need, if that's the case, and let's say you have a Skylar Thompson or a Teddy or Mike White. What happens if Jalen Ramsey gets an interception and takes it to the house? What happens if there's a strip fumble inside the 20-yard line and we have a short field?
Well, that's why I said the 25 points.
But what I'm saying is Kaslin, the point. It's not about the points. It's not about the points.
It matters how you win. And it doesn't matter what the quarterback position is. It doesn't matter who's throwing the ball. It doesn't matter. If you're a Miami Dolphin fan, you should see the improvements that this team has made up and down the roster. This is the first team, right, and that I can remember, that can find multiple ways to win.
And I think we lean more on the running game this year.
You hit another fine point, Lewis. You hit another fine point.
If our defense giving up 25 points,
Lewis hit another fine point, Vonjo, and I want to wait. I want you to be able to respond to this too, since you're getting ready to go anyway. I mean, since you're getting ready to cook anyway. Lewis just made another finer point. Skylar went from struggling against the top five defense to competing with the Buffalo Bills in the playoffs.
One of the better offenses.
So on the spectrum, I don't care where you put him on the spectrum in relation to Tua. It don't matter. But hypothetically, you think that everybody across the board has one more year in camp more time with the number ones. I mean, we brought in a fourth quarterback for camp this year. We're bringing in a fourth quarterback, so that's gonna give the backups more time to work with the ones.
That's what I was gonna say.
He'll be gone the first.
That's what I was gonna say with Skylar.
That game's trash.
That's what I was gonna say with Skylar. I think Skylar will take an improve. I think Skylar will improve this year. And I do believe that he will beat out Mike White for the backup job.
Well, I don't know if there's a real competition there because the money is with Mike White, and that's usually who gets anointed the job. It don't matter what they tell us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I do believe that Skylar Thompson will be a better quarterback than he was last year.
Sure, but that's the point I'm trying to make. And he already showed improvement at least week over week. Like if you look at the Jets, if you say Color, no excuses, he should have scored more points against the Jets. Okay, fair enough. But he did show improvement week over week. And into a high pressure situation like a playoff game.
Hold on,
I'll even go on better real quick. If Skylar Thompson never would have been hurt in that Minnesota game, do we beat Minnesota?
Listen, damn all that. The fact is,
that was a question
this
for everybody
defense,
to answer. But
the defense is supposed to be better this year.
Hey, y'all see
we brought Fangio, supposed to be an upgrade to the defense. At the end of the day, if my defense is still giving up 25 points, fire Fangio's duck ass.
After one season, no gel time, man. Come on,
after one season,
no gel time, Vonzo. Come on,
this is supposed to be an upgrade. You got all these weapons on defense, and you still leaking 25 points. That means our defense regressed. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody got time for this. No.
I just don't see the Chiefs scored 31 against us. I just don't see the Chiefs scoring that many points against us with this defense.
What was the score in the Super Bowl?
Vonjo, you got me thinking.
What was the score in the Super Bowl?
I'm with I don't think Jalen Ramsey is washed. So I mean,
y'all are hilarious, boy.
Kazan, come on, man.
Like y'all
be
like
season.
Okay.
This is a new season.
Seven of those points is from a fumble.
Am I bro?
Yeah.
What are you trying to look at, Mom?
I need to look up how many points our defense gave up on average last year.
It was like 24.3 or something like that.
24.3 with all those injuries we had.
Or 23? Was it 23.6 or 24.3? I can't. It was one of the two. Roughly 24 points per game.
24.8. Okay, 24 points per game with all the injuries we have. Now we paid all this money, allocated all this money on defense, and Fangio's supposed to be an upgrade, and we're giving up 25 points per game. No, and you saying I'm being hyper? No, I'm not being.
No, you're not being. No, you're not being hyperbolic there, bro. Because I want to also add to your point and say that in the 3 years prior,
they gave up 23. They gave up
23.
If we're giving up 25,
hold on. And in the 3 consecutive years prior. In the 3 years prior, they gave up an average of 21. So last year was a 2-point regression.
Exactly. So you're telling me we regressed again, even more? No,
I think we all saw that regression coming.
We're not going to be
regressing. That's the case. If we're regressing, no, Lewis, I'm saying
if we were to regress, hold on. If we were to get back to the average, if we were to get back to the average, we would have to now drop that to like 19 or 20 this year to get back to that 21 point over the last 4 year average. You know what I mean?
Because what I'm saying is, if we're giving up 25, I need that old geezer out of here. Because clearly the game left have passed you by.
Right, Vonjo. Because this defense, the components of this defense, without what we've done this offseason and without what we did last offseason, well, we had injuries last season, whatever. But without those pieces, this particular defense, as constructed, has averaged only giving up 21 points per game over a 3 year period. So the pieces. Without what we've done, we're sufficient enough for Fangio to bring it there if, let's say, Boyer was the reason we regressed. Or not injuries. Or maybe both. You know what I mean?
So, y'all say after 1 year.
I think it was like a combination of the two.
It seems to me that our players, hold on. What I meant to say was that it seems to me our players don't even need a coach to bring it down to 21 points per game. That's what it seems to me.
Nope, I ain't playing that game with this team.
Because
No,
we were riddled with injuries last year,
on.
The Boyer thing.
Batman says the combination of Vic being one of the greatest defensive minds, year 2 in McDaniel's offense, tour revenge tour, hating mofos, go cheer for another team, you bandwagon pieces of. Stop hating on the Dolphins.
I couldn't consider better myself.
What the hell is he talking about? Who the hell is he talking to? First of all,
I think he's talking about Kaiser.
I've been a fan longer than he has. Hey, what people look for another team?
I'm gonna say, put a name on it, Batman.
Batman
I've
lives
been
in
a
that
fan of
new
a hell of a lot longer than he has.
Batman operates in that new paradigm where feelings are fact.
Manza Chill says, hit the like button. Can y'all hit the
Let's
like
go.
button, guys? Hit it.
I already did, Steven.
Hit the like button.
You ain't gonna bully me into it, Manza.
Man, bullshit, man. Listen, if you really like me, go ahead and drop some bread. Don't push a button. Drop some bread. Donate. Just $1.
Oh
$1 to the
Legarius
channel.
Sneed.
Just $1.
Legarius Sneed is going after Tua now. I mean Tyreek. Excuse me, Tyreek.
Yeah, he's not smart. Don't worry about it. Tyreek gonna take that boy up top first. But you want to talk? Let me show you.
He thinks he's the Frenchman, the Merovingian in the Matrix. He's like, you see, he is just a man. Yeah, try again, man.
Yeah, he's a man that could F shit up real quick.
Who, Steve?
Hey, Steve.
No, Tyreek. He could F shit up real quick.
Batman
Yeah,
donated
he's gonna take that boy up top first play.
Pete donated $1. Who else
There we
wants to
go.
donate $1 like
There you go.
Pete, listen to Von Joe.
Hey
There we
man,
go.
look,
Just
everybody that got the heat at 5, y'all
donate-
donate $1. Donate $1 for heat at 5.
Donate $30. Donate $30.
What?
Okay.
See, don't listen, Alex, stop going off the rail with things, man. Stop it.
See,
Nah,
the
but
Heat
Legarius
fans are telling you to donate $1. The Heat and Dolphin fans are telling you to donate $1 for heat at 5.
Legarius Sneed just goes, he's been talking a lot of trash. We'll go ahead and show him when he gets here. We'll show him what's up when he gets here.
Well, guess what? We ain't going there. So now you got to meet us on a
just
neutral
got
field.
$2.
Hey,
Man,
shout out to
chill.
Mr. Chill.
Let's
Hey.
go.
We're gonna have a donate train. All right, come on, let it keep going. Keep it going, people.
Heat 5. Let's go.
All right,
Donate
guys.
$1.
I'm getting
Hey,
out of
yo.
here. I got to go back to work. I will see
William,
you later.
William,
Y'all
now
have a
that
great
you're off the
day.
cat,
care,
once you get off the
William.
All right,
panel, I'm
William.
expecting to
Stay
see
black,
$1
William.
come in, William. I'm
Y'all have a
expecting
great
to see
day.
$1 come
I'll
in.
be donating to the channel.
Stay
I
blessed.
expect to see
man.
$1.
Stay black.
100 pennies. 100 pennies.
Half black, anyway, I guess.
God damn.
I'll have to explain to y'all that one day of what Creoles actually are. It's pretty
like
terrible.
Alabama
So, like,
Bones donated $1.
Hey, shout out to the 100 pennies.
Appreciate you, Bones.
there we
Shout
go.
out to the 100 pennies.
Appreciate you, Adam.
All right, have a great day, guys.
Listen, if you
Hey,
keep it
man.
100, if you keep it 100 always, man, drop 100 pennies for your boy. Come on.
I like it. Let's keep it moving.
I keep it 99 because I be lying sometimes.
I know you do. You
But a
goddamn
B,
muppet.
but a
You.
B ain't one. Flipside fishing with $2.
Everybody be lying
Hey.
sometimes. Don't nobody tell 100% the truth.
Man, we
Yeah, I
about
only
to have
speak
we
facts.
about to have a historic season, man. Donate $1, man.
What you mean? I always tell my
Gotta
truth.
keep it 99. Gotta keep it 99.
Listen, Andreas, I don't know what you're talking about. I always tell my truth. If it's
You
the
ain't
same
never
truth as
lied
yours,
to the police when they said, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" Bitch,
listen.
no, I don't know shit.
Exactly, and that's my truth. That
No,
is my
sir,
truth.
I didn't have my foot all the way down on the floor doing
I know
80.
damn well I was going 90 miles per hour, but I ain't gonna tell you that. I ain't
Dre,
admitting shit.
that just reminded me of a Dave Chappelle.
Because how the hell I'm supposed to know why you pulled me over?
I'm sorry, officer. I didn't know I couldn't do that.
That's the question. That's the question, Andreas. How the hell I'm supposed to know why you pulled me over? And you didn't tell me. Do I look like a mind reader, sir? I don't
Hey,
know.
bro, you and your feelings, I don't know. Bro.
Exactly.
You don't like it, niggas.
Shoot. Like
Yeah, I'm
Jay-Z
not supposed
said.
to do your job for
Hey, I
you.
saw that skit, and I'm like, that shit don't work in South
Hope said
Florida,
it
man. It
best.
don't
Do I look
matter
like
if
a
you're
mind
white.
reader,
You
sir?
don't
I
get
don't
away
know.
with nothing here, man.
Whoop, whoop. All right, Miami Sports Music's number one Miami fan morning show, Clock Blockers, right here on the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. Man, so what games? What else do y'all want to see come out of this schedule, man?
Us not playing Germany.
my God.
God damn, that Tourette's be coming out of nowhere.
Greg,
man.
Greg is snapping,
Every
bro.
time we play internationally, this team sucks. I hate whoever made this schedule.
Don't we have a winning record
Someone else
overseas?
in Germany, except my Dolphins. This is BS.
Am I confused? Do we have a losing record overseas?
I don't know, but
Pretty
the
sure we
Tourette's.
do, and I'm
The
pretty
Tourette's
sure
is really kicking right now.
I can play in the Super
I
Bowl.
mean, we fired our head
That's what I'm
coach
talking
after
about,
one
Shea
trip.
Listen.
Yeah, I remember that.
Fired
I
our head
remember that.
coach after one trip to London.
Take Money donated $2 and said Nick's trash. William Perry donated $5.
Hey.
Highest donation of the day. I appreciate it. Fairly tame Wildin' Out Wednesday, he says. I agree. Fairly tame.
All I know is
Greg, I don't want to play in Germany either, but goddamn.
The Tourette's boy, the Tourette's.
That's like a 5,000-mile trip. We're gonna be at
Greg. I need you, Greg. I need you to take your medicine.
Snapping, bro.
Greg, go take your medicine.
Strip clubs, partying a lifestyle. Then when they come back, they're gonna suck.
I need you to take your medicine, Greg.
Okay, come down off the ledge, buddy. It's all right.
I just woke up and I found out I'm playing in Germany. I'm pissed off.
Wait, you just woke up?
What, Greg?
He's gonna jump.
Hold on, Greg. Explain to me why you're upset that we're going to Germany.
Because it's a 5,000-mile trip.
Oh,
No.
I don't disagree with that.
When we come back, we're gonna be woozy.
That doesn't explain why you're upset about it.
I don't like playing on London or Germany or these countries.
Well, Greg, why don't you think about the Dolphins fans that live in London and Germany?
Good for them. They can have a
Hey, Greg, do you realize that Boeing that they're going to fly over in is probably more comfortable than their own homes?
Are you mad?
Here's the thing. Have we talked about?
Oh yeah, Greg is right. We're 1-3.
Have we talked about
Greg, were you planning on going to Kansas City, Greg?
Yeah, we need to reverse that trend.
Huh?
I was, yes, kind of.
That's why you're mad. We got to it. We got to it. Don't worry about it.
We all know why Greg is really mad. His Celtics shit the bed out last night.
Don't even get me started on that team. Don't even get me started.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh hey, bet it up, Lewis. Bet it up, Lewis.
That's where it's
They
coming
play
from.
worse than the Knicks.
Oh
wow!
Hey man,
they play worse than the.
That's what
Hey,
happens.
it's over. It's
That's
over
what
for
happens
y'all,
when you
Greg.
fly a Kelly Green banner.
It's over for y'all, Greg.
It is over. This team should not even show up to Philadelphia. It's going to be a blowout. It's going to be 100. It's going to be 100-0 by the
The Dolphins are 6-4 in international games.
Greg, relax.
Dolphins are 6-4 in international games.
Steven, so where would you like to see the bye week?
Fired head coach.
We're 1-3 in the last 4 though.
I want to
So
see
McDaniels controls the bye week.
Back from Germany.
I do. I want to see the bye week after the Germany trip.
If there's a bye week after the Germany game, I'm going to lose.
I think it's Ross. that
watch them do it the week before.
McDaniel and Greer, shut that shit
But hold
up.
on, he chooses it.
No, Steven, no, that's not true. That's not true.
You don't think he goes to his head coach and says, "Hey, when would you like to have the bye week?"
Ross was the one that requested the bye week to be later in the year, 2021.
On what he played.
He went to his head coach and asked that.
I prefer
later
bye
week. No, Steven, Ross never went to Flores in 2021 after the Jaguar game.
How do you know that, Alex?
How do you know that?
What do you heard the opposite? I heard the opposite, Alex. I don't know shit. I don't know shit, but I heard Flores wanted the bye week later.
Ross was the one that requested the bye week to be later in the year in 2021.
Alex, that's not true. Okay.
How the hell does anybody even get this information, bro?
Go back and look it up.
Because we got sources, color. Sources.
Look it up online.
Look it up where? Online isn't a place to go to.
Oh shit!
Like a big old story. That sounds like a big old story.
Color said online is not a geographical location.
It's a big old source.
That's the right word. Let's go.
Steven, say it again, Steven.
Shut up,
I'm
man.
proud of you.
Now,
Steven.
I mean, I guess if you're Dave Chappelle, man, I don't know. You know, what if the internet was a place you could go to? That shit was hilarious.
That skit was
Was that what you were doing in
sketchy.
the back room the whole time? You studying the encyclopedia? Is that what you were doing?
Real talk. I had to take my new medicine, and I had to eat something with it. And I had to eat this morning, so I ate something while I was taking my new medicine. So.
When you just
The
said real
Norwegian
talk,
chick was
I
like,
thought that
"You want to
motherfucker
see
was
what
on
I
the
could do with this
Man,
goat?" And Dave's like, "Why, yes, I do."
Bing bong. How about them Knicks?
8-5.
Knicks suck. Your Knicks do not pay my bills.
Yeah, we know because they over here paying mine.
Sir, that is not a good answer anymore. You can no
They
longer
paying
use
mine,
that.
Alex. That's all that matters.
Alex, the Knicks could have paid your bills if you were smart enough to bet against them.
Oh, Lord.
I'm sorry. I don't
greatness.
bet.
That probably wasn't enough money.
I don't bet.
And that's a fact, Jack.
This
Listen.
factual statement brought to you by Andre.
But basketball, that honestly, I watch hockey more than I watch the NBA.
Oh no!
Oh, now you're a hockey lover.
No. Hey, Alex, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Alex, you're taking the soft way out, Alex. Alex, don't do that. Don't do that.
Out, bud.
The
Don't do
man
that.
literally got the Knicks in his avatar.
My
The man got the Knicks in his avatar.
Don't do that.
You better off going to watch the bets.
Is there a hockey team in his avatar?
Yes, there is.
Islanders.
Yeah. All right.
Islanders.
Man, look, listen to me, Alex.
My top
ride
sports.
with your
My
team, bro. Do not do that, bro.
My top sports is the NFL, MLB,
the NBA.
NHL, and NBA.
Oh, now the NBA.
That's
hey, bro, this man cap.
That is cap and toes.
And you're a Mets fan, Alex. God damn.
How do you like all these New York and New Jersey teams?
There's no way you like baseball more than hockey, first of all.
Hey, Money Back 21 with a $20 donation.
Hey.
Highest donation of the day. Let's go, Money Back 21.
Hey, Alex, just real quick. This is for Steven. That's cat.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey, look at all his teams, right? That he likes. What one doesn't make sense?
Hey, I'm going to tell y'all right now, whoever sends in the highest donation for the day, I'm going to send them an autographed 8x11 photo of a current awesome Miami Dolphin. You send in the highest donation of the day, I'll send you an autographed 8x11.
And he said Miami Dolphin, not Miami Dolphin. Not Miami Dolphin.
To answer your question,
hey, Color, shut that crap up. You know where I was going with it. Okay?
Guys, to answer your question,
on my stuff,
hold on, let me answer Kaz's question real quick because Kaz,
What's when you need them?
When I was living in New York, I was a Dolphins fan. When I was living in New York,
okay,
all right.
I moved down here when I was 16. I moved down to Florida when I was 16.
Okay.
So Kaz said it doesn't make sense how I'm a Dolphins fan when I like all these New York teams.
First of all, Alex, hold up. To be fair, I'm going to side with you on this. Don't let nobody, including Kaslin's Boston ass, try to tell you who should not and who should be.
That wasn't.
You know how I became a Bruins Red Sox fan? I'm very close to the minor league.
Who was it then?
So I went when I was a little boy.
I'm telling you.
It was Greg.
Kaz, but
sorry, Kaz.
I mean, Greg's like in Ohio or something, or Iowa or something like that.
No, I'm in Rhode Island.
Oh.
Damn, Color. He's deep in the heart of New England. You said he's from Iowa? That's a low blow for a New Englander, Color.
Hold on. I don't like any team from New England. I live there, and I don't like any team.
We got two New Englanders up here, man.
Well, yeah, but I don't like any team.
What the hell?
I don't like the Bruins. I don't like the Celtics. I don't like any of the teams at all.
Whatever.
You do like the Celtics.
I don't like the Celtics.
I had to go over to Harvard Park and park the car over at Harvard Yard.
I'm a Bulls in basketball. I'm a Bulls fan.
That's so wrong on so many levels, Steven.
I've been a Bulls fan all my life.
I had to go get some New England clam chowder over at Quincy's Market, man. Over at
hockey. Hockey, I'm a Canadians fan, which is Boston's biggest rival.
Are all confused, man.
While watching a bunch of retreads of Ben Affleck flicks.
Damn, that man said honky. God. Damn.
God.
Man. Steven, you a mess.
Baseball, I'm an Oakland A's fan. Way on the other side of the country. I don't like any
Yeah,
of those
Oakland.
teams
Yeah,
at all.
they're worlds apart. Oakland and Boston. Yeah.
Going to Vegas.
Yeah, they're going to Vegas. When they open that new stadium, I'll go. I've already been to the Coliseum so many times.
Have you been to that new sphere that they built out there?
I went to them 2 years ago, whatever it was. They still had all their good players before they got rid of them. Jackasses.
Tell me how you really feel.
I can go on for days about how I really. You're talking about being, hate the front office. Yeah, I hate my baseball team's front office. Everybody except for Frost and Billy Beane. Those are the only two I care about. All the rest of them can take a hike. All the rest of them can take a hike. They all suck.
Yeah, unfortunately, the guy that played Mr. Magoo is not alive anymore, so they can never do a movie about Stephen Ross.
Oh, Mr. Magoo. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Jim Backus, he died a while ago, a long time ago. Mr. Howell.
Yeah,
It was Mr. Howell on Gilligan's Island.
Oakland does it.
Yeah,
Bulls does
Gilligan.
it to me. Canadians does it to me. Every team that I like has the same problem.
Exactly. My teams, too. They all let me down. The Bruins let me down. The Celtics are going to let me down. The Red Sox are letting me down. They had a win streak. Now they're sucking. Dolphins will find a way to let me down this season.
Damn, it sounds like a miserable life.
I know. They all disappoint. Hopefully the Dolphins are different, though. But we're playing in Germany,
Dang,
so I don't see it.
Nah, you just lumped us in.
What? Hold on.
Misery loves
What is it? What is it? What? You know what? I'm gonna exactly my point, Dave. What I'm gonna do from now on is I'm gonna call Pete negative Dolphins fan, and Greg negative Dolphins fan now. Negative Dolphins, Greg.
Alex, you do not want to start that because the things people will say about you, my guy. You don't want to start that. You do not start that train. It will not end well for you, Alex.
You might want to think about that one, Alex.
Well for you.
We only got room for one minute.
What did I do now?
Alex, I'm saying this for your own good. Do not jump off that ledge and fall on that sword, because if you do,
what did I do now? All right, I understand. Tell me why, Steven. Tell me. Explain it to me. Please explain it to me.
You are a Knicks fan and an Islanders fan and a Mets fan, okay? You don't want to do that to yourself. But
the Mets won 101 games last year.
And what did they win?
They didn't win nothing.
Not a
the
thing.
The Islanders.
Not a thing.
The Islanders have been Eastern Conference Finals twice.
Okay, and you know what that means? That they're on the couch watching the Stanley Cup Finals.
Hey, Alex,
exactly. They got a remote control just the size of.
Let me handle that one. Let me handle that one, Alex. What happened in that Eastern Conference Finals, Alex? To the Islanders.
See this part of it. Andre
okay,
said,
so
do you know who they played? Do you know who they played in the Eastern Conference Finals?
They played Tampa.
And what happened?
Horrible takes. That's what Andre said about you, Alex. I'm just saying.
I know Andre's always attacks me. For some reason, he has a love affair with me.
Alex, what happened in the Eastern Conference Finals, Alex?
Love affairs going on? What the hell?
Because every time I post something on Twitter, he has to attack me with this Mr. Horrible take.
Alex, don't lose focus, Alex. What happened in the Eastern Conference Finals?
Hey, Lewis, you got to get up.
All right.
You know, Lewis, he's not going to answer that question.
They ran into a very good Tampa team.
That's
exactly what happened.
Where's Tampa?
But I'm going to tell you this right now. In the second time that they faced Tampa, they lost 1-0 in Game 7. Okay? Did you go back? I want you to go back and look at that game and count how many skaters were on the ice during the penalty kill.
Always
for Tampa.
Blaming the referees, bro. You don't realize that?
Tampa had too many men on the ice and it was
you
not
doing basketball, hockey. Jesus.
Hey, Alex, I don't know how many people they had on the ice. I heard the same thing. There was too many boats in the water for the boat parade. It don't matter. The fact of the matter is you guys lost. That's all I know.
Lewis, you're right. We did lose.
Jalen Ramsey just tweeted. He said, for clarity, actually, I wanted to play an Arrowhead for Cheetah, but Germany is fire.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of strip clubs you can go to.
Them boys going out there to smoke some weed in Germany. That's what they're doing.
Hell yeah.
They're going to delay the drug test coming back in, Lewis.
And drink some wine. If you notice, Stevie D, that link I posted in the private chat.
They're not going to take no drug test coming back.
Dude, that whole vein's called the Missouri Rhineland.
They're gonna make up that they're sick. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do. They're not testing them at all coming back.
There's nothing but vineyards all down that stretch to Kansas City, bro. They're all going to be drinking some good wine and smoking some good weed. That's what's going on.
Hey, good. Hey,
what are they playing in Wembley Stadium? No, that's in Europe.
And Frank,
I mean, that's in London.
What's up?
Foster Moreau just signed with the Saints on a 3-year deal, $12 million. That was the guy who was diagnosed with Hopkins lymphoma. Good for him, man.
Awesome.
Good for him.
I want to know who's gonna sign Ariza.
I thought CB83 was on his way to Vegas. He's in there killing the chat right now.
Wait a minute. What was that, Lewis? Oh, I missed that. What happened?
CB is out here defending Alex out here in these
Oh,
chat
he is.
streets.
Yes, CB said, get off my phone, Alex. At least Alex shows his face. Guys like Andres hangs in mommy's basement and plays robot. Won't jump out.
God damn.
Wow.
God
Don't do that, Andrevius. Don't do that.
Salute to you, homie.
He's been quiet for a whole 40 minutes. And the moment that comes on, he comes up on camera to give his 2 cents worth.
Hey, shout out to the homie Andres, man. That's the homie, though.
Andres has been a supporter of the show for a long time. I love that guy. I'm just saying. But, man, don't let him do it to you, Andres. Tell him what time it is, cuz.
Heat and 5. That's what time it is.
At least fight back.
At least fight back.
Enough of that Heat and 5. How about Cleat and 5?
So you guaranteeing victory tonight, Alex? Is that what I'm hearing?
I'm not guaranteeing the victory.
Are you guaranteeing victory tonight?
Let me tell you something. If the Heat,
I am.
If the Heat, listen to what I'm saying. I'm going to say right here
on your court
while on camera. If the Heat win, I will cheer for them to win, to beat, and get to the finals.
No, we don't need you. We don't need you. We don't want you cheering for us.
You want the best chance of winning?
You'll bring us bad luck. No, we good. Our bandwagon's full.
Play D Rose.
There is no more room on the bandwagon.
D Rose.
D Rose.
He's not the
D
answer.
Rose is washed up now.
He doesn't move the needle.
What?
He doesn't move the needle.
He's not the same D Rose.
The problem with the Knicks is that they ran into a red hot Heat
Man,
team.
Alex, ain't nobody on your roster moving the needle. You might as well give him some spin.
Yeah, D Rose is washed up, man. He should retire.
Exactly, Andrevius. Moving the needle is regular season talk. What do you mean, man?
Y'all think they fired Tibbs after we get through with them boys?
No, Tibbs.
Yeah, he's done. He's probably going to be out of there.
Hey, Alex, if we blow y'all out, on y'all,
it doesn't matter. It does not matter.
I think they think different if we beat y'all by 20 tonight.
No, I disagree with you on that. They're not.
I understand that he got y'all to the playoffs, but
Tibbs is not getting
20-point
fired.
blowout on your home court. Gentlemen,
I tell you.
Hey,
then again, Tibbs not expecting them to get that far anyway.
For taking coach's job.
I tell you what I can't see happening
on camera. At least work out your shoulders.
Oh God!
Damn, Davis. Damn, Vonjo.
Damn,
Damn, Alex, they've been beating your ass up all morning.
Damn.
Bro,
He said you better get that workout program going.
Alex, big sexy. Y'all gonna stop hating on my dog. That's big sexy right there, man.
Hey, pause,
that's what his lady say.
Alex, if you could do me a
Look at Andrevius gassing them up over there.
I heard the ladies call him big sexy.
Hey, pause.
Alex,
Stop that, Dravius.
Don't report clock blockers for the beating that you've gotten this morning. Okay, you don't worry about it,
He
man.
did this to himself.
Hey, Dave, look at what level 2 noob left you a chat message in the chat, Dave. Just saying.
Here we go.
Bandwagon's got
6'9". Here comes 6'9".
Nobody trying to jump on that bandwagon.
Noob like
All
picking
right,
on me,
I did turn the light on in the room. I wanted to.
That's
switch the
Dave
topic.
6'9" right there.
You know, it needed a spark.
Hey, don't you
I
start.
got a question.
I
got a question.
tell you what I can't see happening is that I think the Randall gets traded in the offseason. That's what I think
I figured
happens.
out. I think I figured out a problem for our Dolphins.
That
fellas,
man
and I need
says
y'all to
Nick,
hear
we're
me out.
gonna
That's
once
cool.
again, fire sell, trade everyone, and draft bum players. Let's rebuild once again.
Yeah.
Pete's like, after a long session in front of my chalkboard, I have figured out another problem for the Miami Dolphins.
You want to know the problem?
That's Pete coming with the chalkboard, right?
You want to know what the problem is? I bet you I know more about basketball than Batman does.
Chalk fire. Batman, he said your value to the sport is nothing.
What?
Andre, give it to me. Give it to me, Andre.
Because all Lakers do, I bet you, man,
bro, damn, boy, they messing your head up, ain't it?
Hey, Alex, is that a challenge? Is that a challenge?
The only, I bet you,
Von Joe sipping. What you sipping on over there, Von Joe? What you having a good time?
The only reason why Batman is a Lakers fan is
that
because of
wine?
Kobe Bryant.
It's too early in the morning, Von Joe, for that.
That's the only reason why. Because of Kobe and Shaq.
Alex, are you challenging Batman to knowledge about NBA basketball?
That's what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like to me.
That's what it sounds like.
That's what it is.
Now, cuz it's Wildin' Out Wednesday. I can get some questions up here, and I know the mailman.
Alex,
I ain't talking Karl Malone.
Who scored the most points in?
I know he got some time.
Man, only the Knicks could get two ears to argue with each other about something.
Right.
Oh shit.
Batman's only a Lakers fan because of Kobe and Shaq. That's the only reason why. $100.
To be fair, most people of our age group are fans because of Kobe and Shaq.
Alex, say it again.
Bro, I'm 38 years old, and I've been a Knicks fan my entire life. But I'm still a Kobe fan. I'm still a Steph Curry fan. I'm still.
So you basically saying you just disloyal? Okay.
I ain't hear LeBron in there. You just hating on LeBron?
Yeah, what's up with LeBron?
No.
He was a part of that movement.
LeBron's the greatest player of this generation, no doubt about it. But he's not. But I will not concede that he's better than Jordan.
Well, I've already lost.
Okay.
I already lost views this week for my take on that, so I'm just gonna shut up.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, hold on, Steven. Put it. We got some explaining to do, Steven. What's your position?
Every sport, Steven.
No, Steven, what's your position?
Goodness well that LeBron is the GOAT around here, and if y'all want me to get on that train again, I would be more than happy to jump on.
No,
it's like that. Steven, it's like that in every sport.
That is horrible, Steven.
You sound like Chuck. Kenny, that's just terrible, Kenny. Look here, Kenny, that's just terrible. That's what you sound like right there. It's a horrible take.
Us older generation, actually know.
Or Charles Barkley, Turble. TRBL.
Can I jump in and tell you another problem I figured out?
That's just terrible.
That's just
terrible, Steven.
Hold on, guys. Pete is trying to cry.
Pete want to tell us how his coochie.
Hold up, Pete. Before you say your take, I have a question.
Damn, Dave.
Pete, do you have a white chalkboard at home or a whiteboard where you just put down your random thoughts and your takes, and so that
I have an
it looks like Einstein's equations, bro.
That shit coming off the dome.
That shit looks like Einstein equations, man.
Does it look
bro,
like
Steven, this man is freestyling. You can't tell.
Does it look like the math problem? Does it look like the math problems that Matt Damon does on
I'm telling you, Steven, it's a freestyle, Steven.
What's the movie, guys? Help me out here. Apples.
Goodwill Hunting.
Yeah, thank you. Go ahead, Pete. Answer. Floor is yours.
Or Einstein's chalkboard.
Like, this is serious, okay? When it comes, I don't think you guys really are serious as I am when it comes to this. Because I'm already starting to figure out little problems that are concerning me more than others.
I'm about to call Pete Batman. Pete, hold up. You
Don't
can't
do that.
start off.
That's disrespect.
You
you can't
cannot
start off
off
that way.
every take with "this is serious" because it dilutes the "this is serious" take. If every take
What?
you have is serious, what are we supposed to consume?
Nah.
Did you say it delubes his take?
Dilute.
Yeah, he did. It dilutes.
Steven, hey, with all seriousness, Steven, like you guys know what I'm about to say is like real talk. Listen to me.
We don't.
Tyreek,
That's the problem.
yes, it is. You guys just don't blend in. Privately, maybe you guys will be like, Pete, you're right. But on the internet, it's like, no way. You can't do this to our team. So listen to me. Tyreek Hill just doubled down on the 2,000 yards, right? How is he going to double down on getting another 2,000-yard season when the coach clearly came out and said we're going to run the ball more? There's going to be conflictions there between player and coach. Now, I know that this is a player-led team. Coach is just here to motivate. But, man, there's going to be conflict. You know what I mean, Color. This is a
Why are you buying into that
freestyle.
stuff, too? Why are you buying into that for, bro?
This is what I'm reading. This is what my head is telling me, Alex. What do you want me to do? Just
But
come here and
why
tell
do
you
you-
what's not
No,
on my
but
head?
why you buy
Confliction is a confliction is the antonym for amalgamation.
I want to know what you're reading so we can draw the same conclusions because
I'm
whatever
reading
you're
in
reading.
between the lines of the Dolphins of what
You're
they're
reading
showing
between
us.
the lines.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Okay, so now you understand.
Well, good thing
Steven.
somebody is.
I can foresee what's about to happen already. You got one coach.
No,
saying we're
Color
gonna run
Bones
more,
already gave
and
us
that's
the
reason.
solution to reading between the lines for Pete.
Nah, you got to think. That Mr. Polk tells you all the time. I have you guys thinking,
Hey,
and this is the
Pete,
part
Pete,
that I
keep
have
cooking.
you guys
Keep cooking. I know
Thank you,
you're going
Caslin.
there. I know
You
you're
know where I'm going. I'm trying. They don't let me finish.
In fairness, you might have some people thinking about jumping off a cliff, but whatever, thinking all the same.
The reality, in all seriousness, the reality is this is starting to be a high concerning season moving forward because we know we have been lied to before from the coaching staff, from our organization. It's just going to be rinse and repeat. I know what I'm telling you guys. I see it. The crickets can sing. They sound beautiful to me, Steven. But at the end of the day, they know what they're hearing is the
I
truth.
wonder if this is
The
what
truth
happens
is,
when you mix 8-ball, angel dust, and tequila.
no, Bonjo. The reality is you got one coach saying that we're going to run the ball more,
hey, Steven,
and the other player of the face of the franchise telling us that we have another 2,000-yard season coming up. It's a disaster.
No. You know what's in my mind right now, Steven, is the Billy Madison.
Let them laugh it off and brush it
Hold
off,
on.
Caslin.
Pete,
Go ahead,
Pete,
Caslin. Let me know.
Why don't you explain to them why it's a big deal for Tyreek to have to hit 2,000 yards? Why is it a big deal?
Steve, I know Steven said to take hopium, but these niggas are opium.
Caslin, can you explain to them?
Like,
Because they don't want to listen
I
to
can
me,
explain to them.
They don't
Hey,
want to
Bon
listen
Joe,
to me.
it's a
They
toxic
think everything that comes out of my mouth is
He
a
did
joke.
it in Kansas City. He got the most targets ever in his career, and he still complained about it.
AT&T stock just went down 15%.
He's not complaining. What?
Thank you.
Where did the complaint come from?
Oh, yes, he did.
Thank you. So we know that this is
What
going to
did
be.
he
You see,
complain
this is why I like
about?
real ones
Oh,
like
my
Caslin in the
God.
building. Because they know what's going on. And
What
you guys
the
just want
hell
to
did
laugh
he
it out.
complain about? Did he come? Did he come out in the open and say, "Man, I want the ball more"?
Yeah, he
Man,
did.
they never threw
Yes,
me
he
the
did.
ball. They
Exactly, he
never threw me
did.
the ball.
Yeah, he did.
All right, I'm
They
half
never
paying
threw
attention. What did Tyreek actually say?
I don't know, but this is why you don't have Alex debate for you.
What
He's
did
horrible.
Tyreek actually say?
For real.
Alex, stop it. Let me handle this.
Y'all over here arguing about some shit.
So
Alex
yes,
don't know what
Tyreek
he
is.
You know what
arguing
they
about.
call
Pete
10?
probably
You know what
making
they call
something
10
up.
people arguing on a panel?
So yes, Tyreek did say that.
Mass
Yes, Tyreek
debate.
did ask. Hold on. Yes, Tyreek did say he wanted the ball
debating.
more. All right. But at the end of the day, him saying that he wants another, he doubles down on 2,000 yards, and this is going to be his best season ever, does not, and the coach saying we want to run the ball more, does not impact anything or is a cause of worry. You know why? Let me tell you why. Let me get on camera to tell you why. It means the defense needs to get off the damn field. All right? That means we got to have the ball more. our offense have to have the ball more. So hopefully Fangio does his job and our defense is not stuck on the field forever and taking these long drives like they did, i.e. the game in Buffalo, where Buffalo had almost double, triple the amount of percentage that we did have the ball. And yet, guess what? We still won. But at the end of the day, you could sit there and rack up those yardage and those stats when you have the ball.
I don't know.
Bonjo, Kazan, let me cook him real quick because at the end of the day,
go ahead and boil your unseasoned water.
No.
Let him go, Pete. Go ahead, floor is yours.
Listen to this because sometimes it's blasphemous because you got to think about it. He brings up what's funny is he brings up the first Buffalo game. The second Buffalo game where Tua got snowed out, guess what? Not one single run on third down. Every third down was a complete pass by Tua. They didn't even attempt to run the ball on third down. So by that standpoint, it's going to be bad in the locker room. That's why I brought it up, Bonjo. There's nothing you can do at this point. You guys know this is a locker room headed to complete disaster once it's not rolling their way.
You didn't answer anything. You didn't retort to anything I just said.
No, you just
nothing I just said you retorted to. You're off. Your GPS. We was on the same road.
No,
we were debating on the same turnpike, and somehow he ended up in an open field somewhere.
Let's say we average
all I'm
50.
telling you is you're
You should let
I heard the turnpike fees went up, Bonjo. How many turns can you make on the turnpike?
I don't know. Pete up here doing donuts.
Maybe the toll fees went up.
Kaslin, you go ahead and try to cook me because Pete horribly failed.
I didn't say.
You think we're going to chew clock? We're going to pass the board.
Let's say we average 50 plays a game, which is kind of, 50, 60 plays a game. That's average. So 30 of them are runs. Where's this?
Hey man, fuck what Kaslin talk about. What did Tyreek Hill say?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out myself. What did he say?
What the fuck is y'all talking about?
Yeah, what the hell is going on here? Somebody.
Tyreek said this is going to be his best season.
We rushed like 24 times a game last year just to.
And this is why we didn't even bother to get a running back.
Bad when you think
about it.
You
guys cried for a running back.
5 yards to carry.
His team. He wants 2,000 plus yards. That's what
so,
it is again.
Tyreek said this is going to be his best season ever. That's what he said on Dravius.
So that means he's getting 3,000 yards receiving?
Why is that a bad thing?
Yeah, I don't know why that's a bad thing.
It's not Andrevius. It's not.
It's not Andrevius.
It is a bad thing.
That means he's getting 3,000 yards this year.
It's terrible.
What? Why?
Tyreek helping us get to the end zone. That could never be a bad thing.
We got 2,000 yards last year, and we didn't even get it. We backdoored into the playoffs. We backdoored our way into the playoffs. We weren't even deserving of a playoff spot. Okay.
At this point, I think Tua backdoored his way into your life.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I don't mean that in a good way.
God damn.
Damn, Bonjo.
But hey, let me tell you this. If Skylar Thompson,
the hate that he has for Tua, he clearly backdoored his way into his life.
Bonjo, if Skylar Thompson was the
man, Bonjo, you putting out a way.
Hold on.
Whole bunch of imagery out there, Bonjo.
Crypto. If Skylar Thompson was the quarterback, and Tyreek was saying this, I bet you $100 Pete will not have any problems with him saying that. If Skylar was the quarterback,
all of you guys up here already gave up on Tua twice last year. I don't know why you guys act like gave up on him. You guys don't.
Give it to me, Lewis.
Oh, you need help? All of you guys quit. And Lewis was one of the main ones. He wanted Brady. He wanted Lamar Jackson. That guy wanted everybody else but Tua. Like, let's not act like y'all love Tua so much up here.
Alana?
Y'all gave up on him. There's a reason why y'all gave up on him.
So are we talking about Tua or are we talking about Tyreek? Jesus Christ, stay focused.
All of the above,
Andrew. Say, oh, Tua this, Tua that. I didn't want to hear that.
We were just talking about Tyreek, and then he somehow turned that into a Tua thing.
I heard Tua.
That's nothing new.
Well, Andrevius, it's a bad thing that Tyreek said is going to be his best season ever. That he wants 2,000 yards. Yeah,
he wants 2,000 this year.
And if he doesn't get it, he's going to start complaining.
Yeah, exactly.
Good for you, Kaslin. Good for you that you think that.
That's a fact.
Good
He's
for
done it
you.
before.
You get a gold star.
Hey, he's done it before. So what makes me not think he's going to do it again?
Did he do it last year?
He didn't complain.
Did he do it? No. Hush, Alex. Did he do it last year, Caslin? Did he do it last year, Caslin?
No, but let's see how many did he set up.
Look, you stuttering. You don't even believe what you're saying.
Did he set a record or a goal for him to do? No, he didn't. So for him to set a goal now,
Caslin, what are you even saying?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows what Caslin and Peter are saying. They're just talking at this point. They're just talking. It's a mad rant.
They said that Tyreek complained.
He's going to complain it again.
Tyreek went on the rant.
All right.
Apparently, Tyreek went on the rant.
Caslin, Pete, apparently everybody is slow but y'all. Explain it to us like we're five.
Think about it. Who could really be the slow ones up here if they're not never
I just admitted we're the slow ones. We're the slow ones. Explain it to us.
Yeah, for real, we are slow, man.
They
I mean,
defend wrong plays, but
oh my God, Pete.
don't get it.
Pete, I just conceded that we're the slow ones. I said explain it to us like we're five, please.
Doesn't matter. Go ahead,
It does matter because we're trying to explain, understand.
We're just trying to understand, Pete, your point of view. And you're not willing to break down the math on us.
He was still talking while y'all were murmuring. Jesus.
I've been quiet for most of this time, and I'm trying to understand. So you can mumble on about me interrupting somebody. I've been shutting the fuck up and letting y'all talk.
Pay attention.
Damn, Bonjo, you bringing out all the KD toys.
Where did it hurt you, Bonjo, this yeah, Bonjo here. This guy,
show us,
person can beat up Luigi.
Was it here? Was it here?
No.
Did Tua hurt you here?
No, you got to
You
get
sound
the pen. You got to stick the needle inside of it, Bonjo.
No. Don't worry, Bonjo. Hey, check this out. Did he make you feel
sound real
good?
butthurt.
Did he make you feel good? Where did he make you feel good at? Tell me. Can you point where he made you feel good at on that dog? Where did he make you feel good at, Bonjo, on that dog?
Right here.
What does this show come
right here.
There? That's
right
here. We got voodoo dolls. We got freaking Google dolls.
He made you feel good? He made you feel good there. How about you, Alex? Where did he make you feel good at?
He made me feel good in the heart.
Omar says Stephen Caslin and Alex are the same people from different multiverses.
What? Well, now it's me and Caslin before we shake money. Like, I don't understand, like, what's going on here?
I mean, it's Yankees, Red Sox, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, man.
And Samuel said Pete is from an alternate timeline. He's a different version of Kang.
I'm a real Dolphin fan. I'm not none of you little fake Dolphin fans. Oh,
Jesus. Here goes the real Dolphin fan stuff. Here comes the real Dolphin fan coming to tell us how we're not.
You're supposed to believe in
so if I'm I'm an so Pete
20 years y'all
so
been
Pete
believing every offseason
so Pete if I'm an agnostic atheist on Tua, you must be like an anti-theist gnostic.
Call me what you want. I don't believe in the guy. You guys don't believe in Austin Jackson. You guys don't believe in a linebacker, Elandon Roberts. You guys didn't believe in a lot of players on this team. Don't make it seem like because Pete don't like the quarterback.
I believe in Elandon Roberts. I backed up.
I don't want to hear none of that. Baby.
If I didn't believe in all
baby talk.
Stop it, Steven. You hating on Noah Igbenogany, Steven.
I feel like Pete thinking he like points out players that we don't like is like some gotcha shit. It's not gotcha. You didn't get me. I don't know. Austin Jackson's still here, and I still don't believe in him. I still don't believe in Liam. You don't got no gotcha here.
Think about that.
Oh.
I don't care who agrees with that or not. Noah Igbenogany is holding this team back less than what Tua is. Tua's failing us. He's letting us down.
Well, that's just factually incorrect. But
Get him, Robert. Get him, Robert.
Yeah, that's just like ridiculous.
Why do I have to address clowns, Steven? I'm not addressing clowns. Clowns can run their fucking mouth and say what they want. They aren't worth my time.
Oh, wow.
Shots fired.
God damn.
Like, That's where the fuck I'm at with it.
Over
So
here, the fan base over here. We would have got Aaron Rodgers. We would have been all up here screaming. We're Super Bowl.
Oh my
Super
Lord.
Bowl. They went to the Jets. Oh, Aaron
Bye,
Rodgers.
Pete.
Oh,
Bye,
they
Pete.
suck.
Bye,
Like,
Pete. Pay attention,
with
Steven.
this.
There we go.
Can't believe this.
Hey, Pete. Rashad said I'm on vacation. Join me, Pete.
that's awesome.
According to Pete,
First person.
When is the Germany game?
First person it got today. I'm wilding out Wednesday.
What did
It's
you
in
say,
November.
It
November
only,
5th,
it
I
only
think.
took almost 3 hours for the first person.
I think it's November.
Yeah, I can't make that. I wish I could.
NFL's list says Pete's about to ask.
Yeah, I'll be nice to go back to Germany, watch that game.
Crypto, me and you would have some fun out there, I'm certain.
Oh, that is so true.
Yep.
Hey,
That is so true.
Exactly. I loved
Aquavision.
Germany when I was living there, man. That's one of the best
That is
countries in
so
Europe.
true.
So yeah,
I'm gonna be. Y'all can have your women and your beer. I'm gonna be off visiting all the Ludwig castles and all the Dark Age castles.
I've been there too.
Exclusive. I can absolutely go check out castles, women, and beer. All at
We
the
can
same
do all
time.
of the above, color.
Well, fair enough, Robert.
We
Fair
could go
enough.
to Schwarstein.
All right, y'all tripping. If I'm going to Castle Women and Beer, I want it all in the same place.
Yeah.
We gotta go to the Torture Museum too.
You know
we
what?
gotta go to the Dark
You know-
Age Torture
you know what
Museum
that
too.
place is called, Von Joe?
Yeah, the Torture Museum there in what's it, Rothenburg?
Is that in Rothenburg or
Von Joe.
Rotterdam?
Yeah.
I'm looking.
Yeah,
You know what that place
Rothenburg.
is called? Tootsie's. That's what that place is called. That place.
They all over. And you
It's a
got the
real
town of Urin outside of the Black Forest and
Before I
Berchtesgaden.
go to Tootsie's, I'd rather go to the dungeon and go to the office.
We went to they got a really cool antique automobile museum too, man. I forget what town it's in, but it's really cool.
Yeah. Man, they got shops and coffee houses all over, man.
Here's why
Every
they talk
corner,
about
man.
soda and chips.
I must say, you guys must be all married.
I mean, I am happily married.
Because this sounds like a married man conversation. Because if I was single and I'm going to Germany, I'm putting my dick in bitches.
Whoa, what the hell?
You can do that too, freaking Von Joe. What's stopping you?
I'm married.
Ain't nothing stopping you.
Oh,
Ain't
wife
nothing
and
wrong with
kids?
the mistress on the side.
Yes, there is.
So
What the
what's
fuck you talking
stopping
about,
him is
Crypto?
his wife
I'm
can
not
watch
signing
this
off
show.
on
What is
that.
wrong with you?
I was gonna say, who said anything about
We
This
know,
show has
we
taken
know
left.
whose wife doesn't watch this show.
well,
know,
who said
right?
anything
What's
about being
stopping
married
you?
mattering in Germany, bro?
Right.
All right.
You
You can
might
do
ask
that
her to
too.
join in, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
let's
called
get
having
back
your
to
cake and eat it
sports.
too.
Hey, Lewis, I can see it now. Oh, you gonna stick your dick in other bitches, huh? What you gonna do, huh? You just gonna go to Germany and stick your dick in other bitches?
That's how you doing, Von Joe? That's how you doing, Von Joe?
Hey, when I was single, raw.
Damn, Raw, Von Joe?
Raw Dog King.
My
Hey Vaughn.
Get him, Von
Hey
Joe.
Vaughn.
God.
Hey
He
Vaughn.
went to the
Vaughn.
nearest
Von Joe.
brothel over there.
Hey Vaughn Joe, you got any French in you at all?
Oui.
Well, I am Haitian, and you know.
Well, that's why I'm asking. I didn't know if you might have some, but well, I'm just thinking like there's a French Haitian guy running around poking a bunch of German bitches.
Steven, is it me or is Pete's voice as annoying as Rosie Perez's voice?
Oh shit!
Oh,
It's not you. It's
Napoleon would have loved you, Von Joe.
Hey. Tell you.
God damn.
Hey, yeah. So let's get back to sports. Yeah. Let's stop talking
Chasing
about
women in Germany is a sport, Dave.
Bro.
Antique cars, castle. Antique cars.
Yeah, that is a
castles.
sport.
Listen, Dave, you got antique cars, you got castle, you got great beer, wine.
You got
This
beer.
is a
That's
roundabout
quite the
conversation
sport.
about your dick, bro. We don't care.
And yep, because every last one of those bitches is gonna get raw in every last of those places.
Bruh, come on, bro.
They're gonna get raw in castles. They're gonna get raw in
trying to eat here, man.
Von Joe is gonna have the Iron Maiden in one of those little torture museums.
Lewis, they're getting it raw in antique cars.
Bro,
They're getting it raw in
do it.
castles. They're getting it raw while drinking beer.
Talk to him, Von Joe. Talk to him.
Oh shit!
Damn, Von Joe went to a whole nother level.
Bonjo, you.
Hey, so the
Taking
first player at Kansas City, which y'all think is gonna be the first player?
They getting it raw during the first
halfback
play too.
toss.
Danny, what you talking
Dirty
about?
Angel or
Bro, what's up with you, fool? Dog, I'm trying to steer this back to the right path, bro. Y'all chill. Y'all boys chill, bro.
Here we go. All right,
Dave,
guys.
the first answer is getting you to say yes.
Hold up, I'm not done. All right, guys, here we go. Here's the play. Raw dog down the middle on 3, double X right. Good to go.
Bro, Von Joe was already up here. He'll wear his he'll wear his wedding ring.
Dave, you just gotta get her to say yes. You can go play on the turf, man.
Joe, you ever got your wedding ring lost before?
He said he don't wear it.
No, I know where it's at exactly.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah, it's in the drawer.
We don't even wear it.
I put it on for
You only
special
wear it
occasions.
for special occasions.
Yeah.
Joe, you wilding out today,
bro. But while I'm in the gym,
yeah, I learned my lesson. I lost mine in the swimming
when I'm at the
pool.
gym working out, and when I'm cooking, when I'm up here cleaning, I don't wear my weight ring. White gold is very soft, Steven.
But you ain't in front of no women when you're doing that, sir.
When I'm at the gym, there's all type of bitches in the gym. I ain't got nothing for them.
Oh, by the way, did y'all hear Andrevius' line yesterday?
Let him know.
Andrevius, his line. Andrevius, give it to us. Give me the one line yesterday.
What happened?
Give me your one-liner yesterday.
Man, y'all know what it is. You ain't gotta pin two bad bitches against one another.
God, boy, I was saying that all day yesterday. I was like, you ain't got to pin two bitches against each other. You ain't got. I was just randomly saying it. It had nothing to do with nothing. Just it was the line of the day.
Just going out there walking down the street, randomly quoting it, huh?
No, hey, but Dre, you know you got to dumb that down, bro.
Well, I can imagine Stevie D walking in Baltimore just randomly saying,
"What do you mean?"
What the hell is he talking about?
My wife looked at me when I said it yesterday. She goes, "Excuse me?" I was like,
"Exactly." That boy about to get punched in the face.
Who
you calling a bitch?
I can see it now. Steven.
Or what bitch you talking about? What bitch you sleeping with?
Hold on. Steven wife up here talking. So what you want for dinner? You want chicken or steak? Well, you don't have to put two bad bitches against each other. Like what, nigga?
Oh.
You want water or juice? Well, you ain't got to put two bad bitches against each other.
Bruh.
Oh, man.
Steven wife is going to be like, you're not allowed to have any more black friends.
Yeah, she's gonna have to have a proof. She's gonna have to approve us one by one. No, you can't talk to him no more.
No, you can't. You can't hang out with Von Joe in Miami no more.
No, Von Joe appears on some raw dog life.
And Dave keep telling you to say,
we know who not going to Germany on their vacation.
Not me.
Hey, I have no entertainment for Germany. I got nothing for them.
Not me at all. Hey, I have a question for you guys. Who do you think is going to lead the Dolphins in sacks this year?
It better be Chubb. It better be Chubb. I got $100,000 says I got $100,000 $100 million better be Chubb.
Chubb ain't gonna get there. All he gonna do is lead us and knock down balls.
Christian Wilkins.
God damn, I hate everything about Lewis. What was that? Everything about Lewis. Lewis ain't on shit, boy. I tell you.
Riley Chubb.
Jalen Phillips.
What you say, Lewis?
Nah, give me Phillips.
Lewis said Christian Wilkins. Lewis said
Christian Wilkins.
Man, you know that man don't get no sacks.
I'll give him 3 sacks this season. Christian Wilkins.
Christian Wilkins will break. Christian Wilkins will have more sacks this year than his entire career so far.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna go with Jalen Phillips. 20 sacks.
I'm going Riley Chubb.
20. I ain't gonna say that.
15 for me, but Jalen.
He owes me. He owes me 20 days. He owes me. I've been on that limb for the last couple years.
Crypto, that man don't know you. He don't owe you nothing.
He does. I've been going to bat for him.
Hold on, Crypto. We're not going to let Stephen D get away with that. Christian Wilkins has 11.5 sacks in 4 years, and Stephen D just said he's going to break that number this year. So you're telling me Christian Wilkins, Stephen, is getting more than 11.5 sacks this year?
Yes, I am.
So that means he leaves. That means he leaves the team because that means Jalen Phillips won't
Somebody
get 15.
donate to get Stephen D off the channel right now. Someone donate.
They all can get it.
Stephen D off the channel.
There's no limitation. Philly had
Stephen D, to
4
be
guys
honest
with
with
10
you,
sacks each.
I'm glad you
organic
changed your life and got away from betting because you would recognize that guy. You're like that guy that's like the dealer's like,
I don't gamble no more.
No, the dealer's like, you push all your chips in, and the dealer's like, you got 7-2 offsuit. You sure you want to do that? And you're like, yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
I was horrible at the poker table. Let me tell you, it was bad. All right, I got somebody in the back
That's
room.
why you gave up gambling.
Real quick.
All right, Steven, you can let him go. I gotta go.
Hold on. Liz James. Hello, who are you? And welcome to the channel. Super excited that you're here. Liz James. You gotta take yourself off mute.
So, oh my God, you're falling for this.
Who's Liz James?
What's up, Liz? How's it going? I know Liz. Liz is the TFTG regular.
Oh, was this?
Yeah, I don't think that's the same Liz.
Oh, that ain't Liz.
That's not the same Liz.
Right.
Who is this?
That's Alex. No, Alex is up here.
Could be Miss Phins.
No.
What the hell is
She
this?
likes,
Yeah, Steven,
she
go
likes
ahead.
shenanigans every once in a
Steven,
while.
go ahead.
Oh, it is Alex because I'm getting feedback. It's Alex.
Alex, that's
Alex,
this is exactly why the Knicks don't love you.
This is a burner account for Alex.
I'm right here. What the hell are you talking about?
All right, Liz, start talking
Alex,
right
this is
now.
why the
Start
Knicks
talking
don't
right
love
now,
you.
Liz. See,
Hey, look, I got footage of the
There you
football
go.
field for the Germany game. You ready?
What up, Cap?
Whoa. That looks like the Alps, the Swiss Alps.
Yeah, the Alps.
Cap, what's good?
I think we might be able to see the field goal uprights.
Hey, who's in the Himalaya? Who was
The
that?
Himalayas or the Alps, one of the two.
That's color.
This ain't no
Hey, so what-
hateration or no hateration. This ain't
Hey, what do you think
good,
about
healthy conversation?
I've been picking up my Sprichelsy Deutsch. Yeah, it's Guten Tag, yeah.
Was ist los?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But yeah,
Guten
bro.
Tag.
I mean,
Guten
at the end of the
Abend.
day, man, what we can't be angry about that because ain't nothing we can do, man. This sport is becoming international. It just sucks that it has to come at our expense as always, man. Like I wanted to
This
see
sport
that
is
game.
not becoming international. That's not
And
true.
let's get something straight. This is not at our expense. What are we talking about? We didn't lose.
Bro, we could be there right now, like making fun of these people, bro. Like, I want to make fun of freaking Patrick Mahomes and what is it, like a Kermit, whatever they call him?
We can
Kermit
do
the
it
Frog.
in
Now we
Germany.
can't do that, bro.
Yes, we can. We can do it in Germany.
He still can talk about his Kermit voice.
Yeah, but I want to do it like close to him, bro, not at home, bro. I don't have to want to fly 5,000 miles.
Bro, don't worry. You're still gonna
You
get
ain't got to be
enjoy it.
5,000 miles to
His
call
little
somebody a
brother's gonna
frog
get
voice.
arrested. Don't worry.
Yo, what kind of hold on a second. What kind of geography book are you and Greg reading out of that it's 5,000 miles to Germany?
Greg has the
Hey,
same
Color,
problem.
Color,
It's
aren't you
probably not
German?
linear miles, Color. It's probably
Color, aren't you like
curvature and all that other stuff.
Hold on. I got. In German, I'm gonna say we will beat Pat Mahomes. We're den Pat Mahomes schlagen.
So it looks like the Miami Dolphins have already showed up in Germany because, I mean, look at how the weather's changed already.
Exactly.
Oh wow.
Gray skies all over, man. It's nothing but gray skies in Germany.
Hyphen Dean Klapper? 9. Yeah.
Hold on.
That's probably one of the most cloudiest countries on earth.
Hey, I want to get down to level 2 news question. Is Liz Alex's drag personality? That's what I want to get down to.
Oh my god.
Yes.
All right, so,
Hey, so I
Miami
heard you guys
Dolphins
trying to
defeat
overanalyze
number one.
the definition of prime time. Like, you know damn well that 24th game has to be a game that we take back late in that time frame, bro. Like, that's exactly why they put that game on the 24th of November, bro. Let me tell you something. If we screw the pooch and crap the bet in that game, I don't want to hear anything about primetime games ever again, bro. We won't even have to deserve those primetime games. We better come correct, bro. I think we're like
That's
0-5
Thanksgiving
in
weekend,
primetime
isn't it?
games, bro.
You said the 24th.
Yeah,
When is Thanksgiving this year?
the 23rd.
Steven, you're on mute.
The same day it is every year. Are you kidding me?
That lawnmower just picked up like an
What do you
iguana
say,
and
Steven?
spit
I
it
didn't hear
out.
you.
And it didn't even kill it.
On the same day every year, the third Thursday of November.
I get that part, but what's the date I'm talking about?
23rd. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I got you.
23rd.
23rd.
23rd. Stevie's just like, I'm done.
No, I'm looking at something. I got something I want to show y'all. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is for everybody who's watching right now.
One like after 8 minutes.
Hold on, here we go.
So all that tell me is everybody you grow up with, they see it and they go by. They don't hit that button. Why don't they hit that button? Is it because of the things they've said amongst others and they don't want to seem flawed liking or supporting what you got going on? 80% of the time when I see my people, I ain't even listening to that. I like it. If that's my partner, if that's my homie, and if that's what he on, I'm with it too. I like it. When I go to these young pages and I only see one like after 8 minutes, all that tell me is everybody you grow up with, they see it and they go by. They don't hit that button. Why don't they hit that button?
Why don't they hit that button, y'all?
I got an answer for you, Steven.
Like button.
And they don't want to seem flawed like
Steven, when it's over, I got your answer.
Why
All right.
what's he talking about? Like
Hold on. I got you, Steven. Because you let clowns come up and say dumbass shit.
Oh, well, first of all,
I'm more interested in why nobody's noticed we just found Lewis's doppelganger, man.
Wow!
No.
Got him!
Damn.
Got him!
Lewis, damn. That's Lewis' burner account.
That's what we're doing? That's what we're doing right now?
It's the beard, bro. Yes,
hey, Lewis, that's your burner account?
You look like Rick Ross.
Hey, so that's what we're doing? All right, I got it.
Hey, what's he talking about? Lewis, Dapper recognizes Dapper. You know what I mean?
Steven, what was he talking about, though?
Hey, Lewis, I didn't know you had a burner account, man.
Nice hat, buddy.
He was talking about why people that allegedly are your friends or allegedly support what you do, who clearly see when you post a video or do something or on live, they don't at minimum just hit the like button to help support. And so that's what he was talking about. And I've had that same sentiment too.
So the only way that for me to show sincerity is by pressing the like button and not.
No, but it's a way to support. It's a way to support, right? Like, I know everybody can't donate, but y'all can hit a like button. Like, that's easy to do. Ain't nothing wrong with hitting the like button.
Yeah, hit the like button. Or else you don't support the channel.
That's right.
Or else you get run over like that by lawnmowers like that iguana
words
just did.
of Ontravius, Rick Ross out here shaming people not to hit the like button. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what
shaming people.
He out here shaming people.
Exactly. I agree, Steven.
Franzi, get up here.
Franzi.
Stephen D. Is this an Oriole? Is that an Oriole?
That is. I'm gonna go see them. I'm gonna go see them.
Is that a German
That Oriole
bird?
needs to be put on the diet.
Is that a German bird color?
That's a fat Oriole.
Really close to my TV.
I think that Oriole needs to be put on the diet.
I'm gonna go see the Orioles play the Angels on Thursday. I'm going to see Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout.
Oh, you've
Is he
seen
pitching?
the future. You've seen the future Met.
But I'm gonna go see him.
Oh, you're seeing the future Met in action. Nice.
A future
Mets
Met.
ain't getting him.
Please.
Yep.
You're on drugs.
Yeah,
if you
I
think
found
they
the
can't have
Dolphins hotel room in Germany.
him. Good luck. Good luck competing with the Dodgers and the Padres on that one. You guys don't have enough money.
That's not true.
You guys don't have enough money.
He said New York teams don't have enough money.
Ale.
You're forgetting who our owner is.
Ale. You don't have enough
apparently Chiefs fans are pissed off at the NFL for scheduling.
I'm almost certain I'm sure they are.
Did somebody say Franzi was up here, man?
Franzi said he's at work.
Oh, I got you. I'm waiting for my Google, the Google screensaver on my TV to cycle through to the Noise Schwanstein page.
Said he can join tomorrow.
Schwarzenstein. You got to go to the Father Castle too.
Cesar says Stephen D thinks that they only serve prime
at the
rib.
bottom of the hill, colors at the bottom of the hill.
Now, how would you know that, Cesar? Huh? How would you know?
Cesar. That's a long walk too to the bottom of that castle. It's like freaking 3 miles.
Otania said he wants to stay in the West Coast. He's not going to the Mets.
Exactly. When did he say that? He never said that.
Yes, he did.
He never said that.
Yeah. Oh my God.
He has not come out publicly and said that at all.
Yes, he did.
Fact check it.
No, he did. I can fact check it. I can fact check it, and if I find it, then I'll admit I was wrong. But he never said that. I never heard those come out of his mouth. Let me grab my iPad. And okay,
the trusty old iPad.
No,
make sure you look online.
Do you got a pair of iPods too? Do you got a set of iPods?
Guys,
of course I do.
Guys, hold up. I got to end the show. I got a meeting. Totally forgot about.
Damn,
Philadelphia.
kicking everybody out. Stop the freaking meeting.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm first of all, I appreciate this is the highest donated show I've had in like 3 or 4 weeks. So I appreciate it. Okay. I need to figure out more ways to make some money. So I got to take this phone call at 1. It's got to happen. Okay.
You're just going to have to tell him you already in a meeting.
Can I be on the 3-way call?
You got to find a way to make money. Just ask Alex. He's making all the money at T-Mobile.
Oh, that's what
just send your proxy, man.
That's what we do.
Who going live, bro?
We'll hold it down for you while you're
okay. So he prefers.
Who else going live, bro?
He prefers to stay in the West Coast. He prefers.
Oh, but wait a minute. He never said it, right? He never said it. Now he changed it.
He prefers.
Y'all go on some Twitter space and have that argument. Get out of here. Bye.
Good night, Steve.
Well, screw you too, you poor shaming motherfucker, you.
Get him, Dre.
Kaz, read your Twitter DM so you can get your tickets to the Red Sox game, courtesy of Lime. Shout out to you. Okay. I want you to get your tickets to Fenway Park over at Harvard Yard.
Unfortunately.
All right. Get out of here, Kaz. Robert. How about you get up here earlier in the show so that you can yell at us and tell us that we're all clowns? Okay, can you do that? Can you do that next time?
Not all of you.
No, if you're not going to answer, I'm just going to tell you have a nice day. Crypto, I don't want to even deal with you. Have a nice day. Cat for life.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, guten Tag.
Can't with you. Color.
I sort of feel mowed over like that iguana that just got ran over by the lawnmower.
I agree.
Lewis.
Peace, love, and vapor rub.
Peace, love, and vapor rub. I like that, man. Look, Miami Sports Music's #1 Miami fan morning show. Clock Blockers right here on the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. Tomorrow's Throwback Thursday. And it'll be Victory Thursday because the Panthers and Heat will have advanced to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Let's get it.
Good times tomorrow, baby. They're going to be sitting. And the Lakers, too. Lakers going to be advancing to the Western Conference Finals. Team LeBron, baby. I want Heat Lakers NBA Finals. If that goes down, I will be live streaming every game. Just so y'all know. I'm going to be wearing my Heat LeBron James gear with a Lakers hat. So I'm going to be rooting for both teams. I'm going to be all sorts of confused and people are going to make fun of me. You think, Lewis?
They're already confused with you, Steven.
Okay. All right. Well, what did you say, Robert? You got 2 seconds. Hurry up. Hurry up, Robert.
Steven, I said you weren't all clowns, just some of you.
Okay. All right. Well, I love you, Robert. You're not a clown.
It's all good, man. You have a good one. Be safe and good luck at your meeting.
Thank you. I appreciate it, buddy. Lewis, stay black.
Peace, love, or no, I already said that. Love, peace, and chicken grease. How about that one?
How about peace, grease, and hair grease? I love y'all. Y'all the best. We'll see y'all tomorrow right here on CLOCKBLOCKERS.
Whole squad been trained to go. Phins for life, we throw the foe. Singing this just to welcome bro. Two a time, two a time. Time to grind, time to shine. Two a time, two a time. Two a time.